guys. Okay, it's been a sec, and I did knock my camera like fully off kilter when I was moving around trying to get ready for my trip. So if I switch my screen and my camera's super off, don't judge me. That's not the worst. That's not super bad. Oh my god, Kashkal, also thank you for the 5 gifted subs and also all the subs that you gave earlier as well. Holy shit, thank you so much. Who said judge already? I just got here. Also, hello everyone. So sorry for being out of commission for the entire first half of this week. It's been a fucking trip. In good ways and bad ways, and also literal ways as well. It's wonderful to talk to you guys again. Of course, I was chatting with all y'all over the Discord as well. This is so zoomed in. Hold on, let me zoomed out. There we go. No, I'll put it out here. The Discord, thank you, Cash Cow, that Cash Cow just posted in our chat, is basically my major way of communicating with you guys when I'm not at home. I'm not the type of person who films out in public in any capacity, and so I refuse. And so I won't like really do stories or anything that much either. And so if you want like, and obviously I'm away from home, so I can't stream. So if you guys ever want to chat when I'm not here, the Discord is the place to do it. It's linked down in the chat, and for those over on TikTok and things like that, it is over in my link tree. I will actually make an announcement at some point. I'm just fucking late. I'm lazy. I'll do it later. There's like this weird thing when you're a TikTok person, when it comes to like your location on your phone determines how successful your TikToks will be if you haven't posted in a while. And so like if you haven't, also thank you Bearholds Shark for the hydrate. I'm dehydrated as shit, by the way. I don't know what happened, but I bought this in the airport and it makes I feel like it elevates the stream a little bit, so I just kept the bottle. Anyway, fuck, I went on like 3 different tangents. What the hell was I gonna talk about? The Discord. And then streaming? Yes, so when you have TikTok on your phone, you know, if you post from your phone, you fucking, you like, Frank Reshin says we're like 4 parallel universes away already. Honestly. Yeah, so if you have someone says stick out your pinky and we take to the next level, says Slow-Mo Jellyfish. I'm very glad I didn't spill that on stream because I've definitely done that more often than not. Yeah, so if you post from a location that's not your home location or where TikTok is like used to you posting, it suppresses your videos. And so I posted a video today talking about fucking like talking about deep throat spray, and I used that as like a buffer so my actual D&D videos and my announcement videos about my stream, because I have a new schedule, and the Discord have like some buffer in between. Thank you Cash Cow for the other hydrate. I'm also gonna run through real fast and say hello to everyone before I catch up on chat, so stick around. If you guys have any questions or anything, toss them in now and I'll get to them eventually. Someone said deep throat spray. Did you guys not see that video? Oh man, yeah, so oh man, how long am I going to be able to talk about this before my fucking TikTok stream goes down? This is not going to be good. Short version is, I made a video talking about, and I wanted to make a not D&D video specifically as my first video back, so that way the algorithm has a chance to get used to the fact that I'm back in town. But I made a video talking about how if you have a sore throat, you can use deep throat spray to like alleviate it instantly and way more fucking efficiently than lozenges ever will. And of course, every single comment was like, oh my god, Diana, you use deep throat spray? Like, you have deep throat spray? Like, how do you know what that is? I'm an adult. That's not an unusual thing to know about. Anyway, life hack. We are gonna get onto the Apple Taste Test stream. I also want to show you guys some cool stuff that I got with regards to D&D. Catch up on the LA trip. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. But before that, I want to run through and say hello and thank you to all my lovely people who have submitted, oh my god, new followers, first of all. From the last time that we streamed, we had, oh my god, way too many new followers. I'm just gonna go through the ones from today. First of all, we had Ozark23, Maverick version 2, Big Mac 17, Miles Tag 125, Goofed Gaming, and Cash Cal, who gifted a sub to Goofed Gaming. Thank you so much, Cash Cal. We also had our sub goal that was 75% of the way through, and then Ginrock Warwit, amazing name, Phoenix Arden, VGX Murderer, and also Cash Cow cheered another 420 bits. Thank you. Fucking blaze it. Also, Molten Molten Ink? Hi, Molten Ink. Molten Ink says, I was today years old when I learned about deep throat spray. I'm 41. So here's the thing about the fucking deep throat spray video. There's a thing is deep throat spray. So many people came into my comment section saying one of two things. They were like, oh my God, like, I had no idea deep throat spray existed. And they were like, this is an amazing revelation. I didn't know it, like, you know, numbs your throat so that way you can do things. You know, Molten Ink says, I feel like the circles I've been in have been hiding things from me. I am so sorry that someone kept that from you. However, 50% of the people were like, oh my God, I had no idea deep throat spray existed. That's amazing. I can use that for so many things. And then 50% of the comments were like, bitch, you mean menthol spray? Like, it's an actual thing that you can use for, like, actual colds. And I just went straight to the fucking deep throat spray. And I didn't know a normal version existed. I'm not gonna change my habits, though. Anyway, Frank Gresham says so many things. It feels like you use it for, like, one thing. We counted 2, to be fair. I also want to say a big thank you to G.I. Joe Tor, who resubscribed for a month and is back for 2 months in a row. Same with DBCU, who's back for 9 months. And then we also had Zactafane, who is back for 6 months at Tier 1. Cash Cow, who started a hype train and gifted 5 community subs. We also had Vaden Shadow, who resubbed for their 4th month in a row with Prime. If you guys have a Prime sub, those still help me out. Despite the changes to the Prime like payout program and things like that, those still help your friendly local content creator quite a bit. So I appreciate them immensely. I know I used them sparingly when I had like Prime stuff, and so listen, special shout out to all y'all. We also had, oh my God, JWell1995, who followed, same with Pollo Soup, amazing name. Venator, Tinyfish13, Conspicuous Colin, amazing name. Graham Licka Kraka, hello. Pollo Soup also subscribed with Prime. Thank you, Pollo Soup. We also had Rekka02, Brecken de Bass, I can't remember that. Can't read that. Adam Rot GM, and then also Marathon Wants Me to Breathe to top it all off. Molten Ink says, Rose talks as fast as I do. I'm gonna like you here. Welcome in. Good to see ya. I will also say I just joined the official partner Discord for Twitch. Did you all know that when you become a partner, there's a fuck ton of stuff that happens. You get access to like a Discord. You get access to the new payout program. You get access to like a bunch of like partner-only opportunities and things like that. And of course, I'm going to TwitchCon. And so whatever we do here today, at some point, we are going to be down the road doing a subathon for TwitchCon. Fantastic rhyming there. That was definitely intentional, 100%. If anyone asks, it was intentional, you guys. My stream is dying a little bit because Tiny Toe Joe is also resubbed for a month and has been back for 4 months. Hello, Joe. Also, welcome back. Okay, let's see. I need to scroll up. Cash Cow says, are we supposed to know about this? This feels like a secret. Wait, Slim Fish says a secret clubhouse? For what? I might have missed something. Someone also wants me to drink. Oh, yeah. Conspicuous Colin is here for the first time. Hello, welcome in. Saying, hey, I follow you on Instagram, enjoy your content, and noticed you're doing an Apple ranking stream. Did anyone bring up the Apple ranking website? It's called Apple Ranking and is quite diverse. You can Google it so that you can trust it a bit more. Wait, hold on. Actually? Because here's the thing. People will create ranks for the craziest fucking shit. First of all, oh my God. Also, DBC wanted to bestow disadvantage on whoever the first roll of the day is. We do have some new dice that I want to show you guys as soon as someone does that. AppleRankings.com. Apple Rankings by the Applelist. First of all, when the fuck did that become a job description? And also, the website seems a little bit broken. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's a whole thing here. Chat, let me show this to you. Also, hi Adam Rachi, welcome in for the first time. We also said Apple Nerd, Stupid Nerd, welcome back, says Apple ranking website. Apparently there's one that is like literally nearly perfect, and Honeycrisp is second. Hold on. There's no fucking way Honeycrisp is second. We're gonna prove this fucking list wrong, chat. Also, Bobs3K wants me to bestow advantage on the second roll of the night. Oh yeah, I could do that. And then immediately, Slomojovish wants me to roll a d20 saying, will I regret eating this entire pizza? You guys peruse the apples. Also, I'm so sorry to those watching over on Twitch. Let me fix that for you real fast, because it's gonna be really not good for you. Let me do this. Aha. So there's the ranking. Also, hello to either as TRKOCIO2, and then Reno Envy, welcome in, you guys. Also, either as says Honeycrisp is so good, though. So Honeycrisp was good until they came out with Cosmic Crisp. And okay, wait. No! No! What do you mean the most overhyped apple of all time? What the fuck fuck do you mean pretty good? Who the fuck called it pretty good? Who is this man? What are his qualifications? Hold on. How apples are ranked. What the fuck is this? What are we on? Who said the Cosmic Crisp is a lie? Frank Rushman said they came out with the Cosmic Crisp, but like it's a damn cereal or something. Yeah, so it's like a new apple. A new apple dropped like in our lifetime. Also, Brady Akers wants to give disadvantage to Cosmic Crisp. Get wrecked, Diana. I hate you guys. So Cosmic Crisp is on here. There's also a fuck ton of apples that I'll go through, do a walkthrough, and I got bored. And we're doing a board thing as well. Also, we started... Oh my god, we met our follower goal. You guys, we're at 6,800 followers. Shout out to Best Dad Ever 999. We also have New Deku Hoodie and Jasper002 who have followed. We also had Reno Envy who subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much. And then New Deku Hoodie did as well. And then Firefee is back for an 8th month. Welcome back, Firefee. Wonderful to see you. Someone said, yo, you got props. Welcome to the stream, my guy. We got so many props, one of which is our D20, which we have several of. Okay, hold on. I need to read this. Top apple tier, the fabled immaculate apple. Oh my god. Apple hell? Wait, fuck whatever I was gonna do. I wanna know what the hell is an apple hell. Someone said Granny Smith at 57 is too high. I feel like where's Granny Smith? Candy Crisp apples? A pear cooked are delicious. I love this man. I changed my mind. The bit, the commitment to the bit. Okay, lemonade apples. First of all, that sounds amazing, whatever it is. I want to know what the pure shit apples are. Horse food, despicable. Okay, so there isn't a single apple in Apple Hell. That's okay then. 11 million crabs, or sorry, billion crabs. Sorry, would not want to demote you like that. Says, I have an apple tree sapling growing right now and don't even know what kind of apple it is. Dude, so you can do this thing with apples where you can graft them onto each other. So you can, in theory, have one apple tree that then has a bunch of different types of apple branches grafted onto it. So you can have a single tree that fruits like a billion different types of apples. In fact, I think there was this one tree one time. Ultimate graft, wait, hold on. Here we go. Ultimate grafted tree. There's this one tree one time that had I believe it was like, yeah, here we go. The tree of 40 fruit. Have you guys heard of this? I'm going to post this link here. So if you happen to be the type that can read on your own, you can do that. But there's a type of tree that, God, this looks, oh, it's an artist view. It's a tree that was planted that has like 40 different fruit varieties onto one trunk. So basically the way you can graft a fruit tree, let's see, fruit tree grafting, is you literally just cut like a V shape in the branch and then you fucking paste it onto a tree trunk. The fruit salad tree, says Lemon Jovish. So the only like caveat is that you have to have, I believe, the same genus or the same family of tree. So you can't, so I think roses and apples are part of the same genus, I'm pretty sure. And so you could in theory have a rose plant grafted onto an apple tree, or a tree that has like a bunch of fruit grafted onto a really short trunk. So that's why you get like these mini lemon trees and mini apple trees and things like that. And then you can do, in theory, a bunch of different branches that are all a bunch of different things. But yeah, you just like cut this little V shape and then you fucking stick it in. Welcome, this is, fucking stick it in is a great sentence to say right after I posted a video about deep throating earlier today, but you know what, we're here. And then you just end up with a tree that looks like, you know, fucking Frankenstein type tree. That's not what we're talking about though. We're talking about the worst trees. No, what is this? This wasn't here before. A Newtown Pippin apple? I don't have it on my on my plate right now. Oh my god, there's fucking animations. This is wild. Also, hi Sydney, welcome in. Cashgal said, so what I'm hearing is that you could have a Honey Crisp apple and then graft an overhyped apple to say, like, I don't know, a Cosmic Crisp apple. I hate you guys. We're gonna settle this once and for all. Also, hello, Harry loves to play 0420. Also, Shaz XV, welcome in, and thank you so much for the sub with Prime. Wonderful to see you. Okay. We should get into it, huh? DBC, you said that apple even looks like us. It kind of does. I also don't trust that any apple that comes out of Long fucking Island. I do want to say, so we should make a list here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 9 apples. That was all that they had at the oh wait, Joe says today must find die roll. No, sorry, I keep getting distracted. So we got a couple new dice today, and I'm gonna switch away from the apple ranking for just a quick second to show these off, because we have a bunch of different ones. let's see. Oh my god. One of which is a set of dice that was submitted to me by, I believe it was Sabrina, who, what kind of apples do you have? We'll get into it in a sec. I'll put it on the board and everything, and then we'll look up the ranking that this guy has and the ranking that I give it. Because obviously, if anything, I am the one true authority on apples around here as a D&D content creator, so we'll get into that. But Sabrina gifted me a set of dice that is, first of all, green and resin and sparkly with gold, like, numbering. And do you see the fucking snake skin that is built into it? That is real snake skin from Sabrina's snake named Oatmeal. So, first of all, shout out Oatmeal for being the goodest girl, is what I was told, and I believe it. But it's a full-on, like, resin case with matching dice that also have snake skin inside, which is so fucking cool. This is this is the most unique dice set I own. It's the coolest fucking thing. So we have that. Also, hi, Jayhawk. Jayhawk said, I don't normally make it to Twitch, but I had to come by for the apples, having grown up near multiple orchards. Have I missed any scandalous takes yet? Yeah, everything that this motherfucker has to say. Let me post this here real fast for you guys, so that way if you're bored by the dice rolls, you can go take a look, form your opinions, and get ready to go here in a second. In the meantime, yeah, so it's got a case. It's got, like, a light in it as well, which would flash at a higher FPS if I wasn't getting so many new followers such as Blue Line Goals and Chris121673. Welcome in. Sterling also wants me to hydrate. I can do that. But this is pretty solid. It's got a couple different light modes, and then of course we also have some dice that Griffin's Nest sent me, which is, okay, I'll show you the green ones first, because I'm a slut for the color green if you haven't noticed. But one of the ones that I got was this set of green dice with, like, gold, kind of like, so it's like a, what do you call it, an insert dice, where there's, like, a little bit of clear outside, and then, like, the actual dice is inside. And then, oh my god, thank you so much, Suwa F, welcome in. Also, thank you for the step with Prime. We also have Schultz Curiosities and wants me to breathe. So the breed redeem? For a different stream. The breathe redeem is for me to slow the fuck down with my talking, because I talk at 1,000,000 miles a second. Whatever that means for talking. Also, hello to Molten Egg. Thank you so much for the sub with Prime. That's so sweet of you. But this is one of the dice that they sent me. The other one is really fucking cool though, and it's dice that I've had on my list for a while. I haven't shared this list yet. I'll do it in the Discord later. If someone reminds me, Cash Cow, if you remind me later, I'll post my master list of all the types of dice that I want to collect. And someone said pause. No, we're not pausing for that. I know what you're referring to. We're moving right along. These are the porcelain dice that I have, which first of all, don't look at my fucking nails. Second of all, these are fucking gorgeous. I've never had dice like this, but I've always wanted dice like this, like that sort of like teacup, like very delicate type vibe. So this is what I'll be rolling for you guys today. First of all, we had Tiny Toad Joe, I believe, who wanted to roll. Yeah, first of all, rolling the D100, the Iridescent D100, and I'll go through this backwards. Saying odds that Diana eats enough food and drinks enough water today. I'm working on the water thing. I was running around doing errands for like most of today, but here's the Iridescent D100. Aha. So your roll, Joe, is a 94. Look who's eating. I am also eating more fruit during this apple taste test stream that I'm probably going to be eating for like the next several weeks. And then the D20 rolls, let me see if I got them. Yeah, Jellyfish said, will I regret eating this entire pizza? And then also DBCU had a disadvantage, so we're gonna do that real fast. But the first roll is a 6, and then the second roll is a 13. So it's not looking good. Jellyfish, as someone who has recently had a bout of fucking obscene food poisoning, I wish you the absolute best, my friend. Keep us posted in the Discord. Let's see. I think that was it. I think that was good. Why do people keep just bestowing disadvantage on random things? Molten said I posted my biggest D20 in the Discord. Oh, nice. Dude, I need to make a dice show-off channel because I genuinely want to see that. We also have Sua F who said Granny Smith and Gala. Is it Gala or Gala? I assume it's Gala unless it's June, in which case it's Gala, because someone said it's fuck you guys. All right, let me start slicing into these. So the apples that we have today, and I'll do this in red. apple ranks. And then I'll draw a little apple. Voila. That's a pumpkin. That is a pumpkin if I've ever seen it. But you know what? Fuck it. We continue. We move forward. Simi said, speaking of apples, can we talk about how apples are low-key gross? Simi, you don't like anything ever. I know your opinions on chocolate. Also, hello to Haforic Foley, who says gala. Okay, thank you. Smarathon says, no, it's gala forever now. Also, Brady says, no slicey slice, just take a chomp out of it. I could do a chomp. Here's the thing, I'm a scientist, or I was a scientist back before I started doing random shit like talking about deep throats on camera. And nowadays no wonder people are always in my DMs asking me if I'm a spicy content creator. The answer is always gonna be no, but like, Sterling said, Cash Cow said, check your phone. Oh, thank you, Cash Cow. Guys, Cash Cow sent me a treat by a treat stream. Can we get a round of applause for Cash Cow for being fucking amazing and consistent about sending me food when I haven't eaten in, I mean at this point, like several days. I will say, however, I did use the money that you guys donated for Disneyland drinks very wisely. I went to the Cantina, or whatever it's called, and I got like that fuzzy drink, the fuzzy tauntaun or whatever it is. It was fucking stellar. Those drinks were amazing. The rest, they didn't really do much as far as alcohol goes, but they also had some special margaritas. I posted them on Instagram. You guys can take a look. Brady says, wait, hear me out. The crisp sound of an apple chomp is so important to an apple's quality. Okay. You know, you've convinced me. You convinced me. I get it. Okay, let's do that. Cash Cow says, it's soup, since you have all the apples and also the food poisoning. That is a good point. I also haven't had that yet, so I'm kind of curious to see what it is. Frank Greshman says, apple ASMR one. Okay, so let's do this. What are the categories here? What are we looking at, chat? So we already have crunch. So let's do, okay, wait. Let's do crunch. Texture has to be one. Because I know there are some apples that are, like, they turn to functionally powder in your mouth, and I don't know how else to describe that, except there are some apples that are just, like, fucked. I don't like them. Someone said apple ASMR. We'll do some apple ASMR. Crispiness. So crisp. So crunch. First, crunch. Crispness. And then what? Flavor? Sweet and sourness, says Jucinio. So I would, that's more of a spectrum. I would say like mealiness, says Heartful. Heartful. I can't read that fucking name. However, someone says perosity. Also, TRKOCI says color. Color is a good one. Listen, I can absolutely judge something by its color. I'm gonna do all these in different colors actually. Color, especially because one of these has an absolute bullshit color that I hate even looking at, and I feel like I want to have this category up here just so that way I can give it negative points. Juiciness, we could say juiciness. This is the most bullshit, but also like organized stream I've ever had in my fucking life. Tamarathon wants me to hydrate a bunch. I can do that. Okay, let's see. Brady Aker says, it's like a diamond. Carrot, color, and cut. Now that I say it, it's nothing like a diamond. Also, Jayhawk says, you need one abstract/subjective category. Like, how does it make you feel? What's the apple's vibe check? I do want to do that. Wait, can you guys see this? If I put vibe? Yeah. Vibe. I like that. I like having extremely strong opinions on extremely bullshit topics. Ask me about my politics sometime. I'm kidding. Never ask me about my politics, please. Someone says bounce. I do want to actually eat these at some point. I feel I'm never going to be the type of person who does like a food stream just for the sake of throwing away food afterwards. That's not in my nature. I grew up too poor for that. And so I will not be slamming apples on the ground at any point. However, I will be saving whatever I don't eat and munching on it throughout the week. So it does have to be saved. DBCU also wants me to hydrate. Okay, so I mentioned one early. Color. That was it. Color. So we can do that. How about name? Name seems like an obscure thing that I could potentially judge something on. Let's see. Ottawa, thank you so much for the lurk. We also have, let's see, Brady says, I'm excited. I've become addicted to banana bread Pop-Tarts, and we did the Pop-Tart stream. God, I forgot about that. I'm still munching through those Pop-Tarts, by the way. Tartness, I kind of want to go, we can cut, I'm not good at measuring tartness. I could say, like, sweet or sour, and then, like, put it on a scale. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do, oh, I already used purple. I already used red. Did I use green? Yeah, let's do sweet sour. This is the closest I'm ever going to be to becoming a food influencer. I just want you guys to know that. Heft, like how satisfying the weight is to have in your hand. Yeah, let's measure the density of each of these bitches. No, we're not going to do that. I'm not good at that. Also, hi, Arthias. How's it going? Jayhawk says, if you're in a room like plastic like a serial killer, you can bounce apples all you want and not waste anything. Oh, it's just like instant applesauce. Also, P373Y, hello, welcome in, welcome to the stream. Someone said girth, Jesus. Tamarathon says potential to cause harm if thrown at a chat member. I feel like if anything, that would be a bigger, that'd be a bigger commentary on my complete and utter like lack of arm strength more than anything to do with the apple. I don't want to listen. Kill a man with osity, said Molten Ink. Also, hi, Dark Elucidator. Welcome in. For those of you over on TikTok, by the way, hi, it's wonderful to see you all on TikTok. I will not be able to keep the TikTok stream up and going forever. If you guys hop over to Twitch, twitch.tv/DianaTheRose, that'll guarantee you'll be able to actually watch the whole thing, because the TikTok stream crashes my computer. So I generally tend to turn it off after some point. And also, Twitch is a better way to support your friendly local content creator, and I can actually talk to you there. Arthur says, it's good. How was your trip? It was good, except I got food poisoning and had to delay my route back. However, I do want to go to LA more often. I'm going to be down there for TwitchCon later on in the year and things like that. And it was wonderful seeing my friends. Cash Cow said, that, what's in a name? That which we call an apple by any other name would taste as crisp. So name. So hold on. Sweet, sour, name, and then vibe. Anything else before I wrap up? Improv GM says TikTok's app sucks. It does. And also it just maxes out my CPU usage somehow. Also, Arlo, welcome back. Hi, Arlo says I don't have a good Subversive message. Hello. Hi, Arlo. Guys, Arlo is a friend. Everyone say hello and also follow. Oh, no, you're a fucking YouTuber. So follow on YouTube if you haven't already. Lovely friend. Also, you know what? I'm not going to say the other thing we were celebrating because I don't want to dox you, Arlo, but can everyone drop a congratulations to Arlentric in chat for getting a silver play button recently? Also, thank you so much to G.I. Joda for gifting 5 community subs. Holy shit. Also, Danny Phantom, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for the follow. Good to see you all. Okay, this is the most bullshit stream for y'all to come in on. Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you so much for the subs. Christ. I need to up the sub goal now, too. Holy shit. Christ. Okay. Okay, wait, what are we at? We're at 24? I'm gonna up to 30 so that way I don't have to look at it for a sec, because I gotta focus. I gotta focus on these fucking apples. Arliss, this has been a hot minute. Yeah, buddy, where have you been? Also, Super Nerd said it's the apples, Dana. I'm working on it. Frank Gresham says we need to kill TikTok so we get more than 15 FPS. I am so sorry to you guys over on TikTok. I think before I get started, I'll probably kill the TikTok stream, so we'll do all the intro stuff. So sweet, sour, name. Because some of these names are absolute fucking bullshit. And let's see. Desmond said important apple business at hand indeed. Okay, so here we go. I need to make a, let's do this. Crunch, crispiness, juiciness, color, sweet, sour, name, and vibe. And you know what I'm gonna do, chat? Because it's a special occasion, and because it's topical, and because I said I would do this last week and I totally fucking forgot. How about, also Tank 0505, welcome in. Same with Mountain Boxer 927, good to see y'all. And Adam wanted me to hydrate, I can do that. So the reason, people ask me sometimes why I usually have like a hydro flask with a straw in it, as opposed to just drinking or using one of the drinking tops. It's because I fucking suck at drinking water. I cannot take care of myself like a normal human being to save my fucking life. And so so I have a straw so that way I don't embarrass myself. There's several clips that you guys have saved of me just spilling water all over myself. I don't think I posted most of them for obvious reasons, but there's at least one out there. Also, hi Mountain Boxer, welcome in. Also, Professor Argentum, good to see you. Welcome back. Also, Mr. Max, welcome back. Beckmeister, good to see you guys. Brady says low constitution score, obviously. I have a fucking low intelligence score, if anything. Just Jazz says, I don't think I've ever seen a smart bottle like that. I don't know. So here's the thing. As much as I love the state of California, insofar as my friends live there, and therefore I have to like it, as an Oregonian, obviously I have my reservations, right? The fact that their water is absolute fucking trash will always make me hate California. I got back to Oregon and I basically put my fucking mouth to the faucet instantly because it was... Why does that sound like a euphemism when I say it like that? I'm sure there's a better way to say that. But the water is absolute trash. Even the bottled water is like, ugh. That says they don't have water in California. Yeah, California's... Most of it isn't supposed to exist, right? Someone said phrasing. Frank said, I thought you said Argonian like you were a damn Skyrim lizard. Also, Moldening says, are we not doing phrasing anymore? We can do phrase. We are not doing good phrasing. Not in this fucking channel. Anyway, I have a surprise for you guys. Give me a Dethan says because half of what you say is a euphemism. Listen, there's 3 low-hanging fruits when it comes to comedy on this channel. It's me making a sex joke, me fucking zooming in my camera so that way I don't have to do any actual work and the music cuts out so you guys can hear whatever bullshit I'm saying a lot more easily. And... I don't know, probably like a dick joke or something. Anyway, one sec. Someone entertain chat. All right, so this right here is a secret. What I'm about to show you, I'm not allowed to post about. Full on, I have been like told straight up by the company that sent this to me that it is not released in my area. And so I cannot post about it even if I wanted to, even though it's technically my job. It's like a sponsored thing, but I can't talk about it. The Discord already knows what I'm talking about, but I am an avid adventurer, which is basically like a ambassador for my favorite fucking cider company on the fucking planet, which was another thing that I missed while I was back down in LA is the fact that ciders exist because they really don't do ciders down there. Because why would they? It's fucking nothing is supposed to grow there in the first place, let alone apples. Anyway, since it's an apple-based stream and because I have special access to special ciders, the lovely people over at Avid sent me an exclusive Huckleberry hard cider that is not available in my state, so I can't post about it. But it's available in Montana and Idaho. This is not an ad, by the way. I will post about Avid anytime I get the fucking chance because I'm a slut for it. Anyway, here's some liquid apple ASMR. I figured I'd just have this on the side to sip and provide a review of while I go. You know, this will be my palate cleanser. Timerathon says almonds. California grows almonds. Really? Also, Craven says, according to the state of California, everything causes cancer. So I'd be surprised if they have a warning on their bottled water too. Non-carbonated. Purity you can taste. I don't know. Oh, hey, it's recyclable in Oregon for 10 cents. Fuck yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. So these ciders I have are ciders, the fucking apples, soon to be ciders. The apples I have. Let's see. I have 9 of them. Oh no, my pen might not survive this. So of course, we have the one and only Cosmic Crisp. I did keep the labels on these, so that way I can actually, someone said Diana's a slut for recycling. Absolutely I'm a slut for recycling. Listen, if you take one thing away from this fucking stream, it's that Cosmic Crisp apples are the elite apple and that you should fucking recycle. And I stand by that. Someone said petition to rename apples to pre-cider, says Frank Reshman. It's future cider. It's unaged cider. We'll put it that way. But we have Cosmic Crisp. Bad Panda says, wait, what are these apple opinions? I'm not the only one with opinions, I promise. So Cosmic Crisp. I don't know why I did the I in lowercase. So Cosmic Crisp is one of them. I kept the labels on because otherwise I would not be able to tell these apart because they all look the same. But that is one of the apples. We also have an Envy apple, which you can tell it's got like that slutty little fawn. That makes it for sure an Envy apple. So that's another one. Let's see. DBC, you said recycle Cosmic Crisp apples instead of eating them. Got it. How dare you? Who's talking about compost? You guys suck. Envy. I can also safely say I've never had most of these apples before. I am firmly in the camp of like Granny Smith to Cosmic Crisp. And Slumma Jellyfish says that's the sluttiest apple I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen some slutty apples in my time. The slutty little Y. Yeah, dude. I mean, here's the thing. That's the fucking Envy apple. And then the next one is called Pizzazz. Look at the fucking font they use for this thing. This is marketing at its laziest. The fucking Pizzazz apple. Anyway, that's apple number 3. Pizzazz. Here we are. Molten Ink says, why do the new apples have names like vapes? They have names kind of like fucking, oh god, like weed strains, honestly, which is my favorite, like, I don't know, I love it. So much of it just pizzazz needs more pizzazz. Also, Craven says, I prefer Red Delicious. No reason. Jeff says, slutty little font. Real judgy there, Deep Throat Spray, but you're right. Listen, I commit to the bit, is all this is. Let's see. We have another one. This is my legacy favorite. Before Cosmic Crisp came out, before Cosmic Crisp dropped, I was a slut for Granny Smith. So Granny Smith apples are 4th up? Granny Smith. Oh, I'm gonna run out of room. Oh, fuck me. I didn't think about this. Granny Smith. This is not gonna go well. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Shit. Fuck. Chat, we'll figure out a solution to this problem later, because we have like 5 more apples to go. Let's see. Marathon said, the sluttier the apple, the juicier. We'll find out. This is, what we're doing right now, chat, this is fucking science. This is empirical. I am a scientist. I have a fucking degree in this shit. And this is me putting it to good use. The most use that I have in like the past 4 years since I've graduated. The next one is a Rainier apple. Boring as hell if you ask me. And I imagine from Washington, like the rest of the apples. Rainier, we'll toss that up here. Rainier. I don't really have a whole lot to say. It's a boring name. It's not a name that evokes joy, I guess. Desmond said apples are basically frogs. Yeah, exactly. I used to be a frog scientist back in college. Frank says, my mom getting a BS in apple science was a waste of money. Well, who's laughing now? Also, Jellyfish says, let's put that frogdery to work. Craven says, or maybe even the best apple, the pear. Imagine if I just threw a pear into the mix for the bit and just never acknowledged it. Fuck, that was a missed opportunity. This is why you guys need to be in the Discord, is to write my bits for me. I also just want to point out that ever since the slutty little apple comment about the Envy apples, my live was restricted over on TikTok. It is now no longer available to people who are under the age of 18. Probably for the best, if I'm being fully honest. My lives are not child-friendly. My existence is not child-friendly. I've been sterile for a year. The next one is a sugar bee apple. Now here, listen, ladies and gents, that's how you fucking market. That's how you market an apple right there. Look at the Cheerios knockoff. The fucking... What's the Cheerios mascot's name? He has a name, right? Can someone Google that? Also, hi, I'm Nothim. Welcome in. Welcome back. We're doing an apple taste test stream. Brady Hager said children will choke on apples. Diana, be sensitive. Buzz the Cheerios dude. This is like his cousin 7 times removed and no longer allowed at family functions. Anyway, we'll check that out as well. Vinator, welcome in. Thank you so much for chiming in for the first time. So Sugar Bee apples are on here. Barry B. Benson says super nerd. Let's see. Buzz and not cheery, says Slim Jellyfish. Yeah, honestly. Okay, so Sugar Bee. Sugar Bee apples. I really should have left more room. Okay, the next one. Oh god, this is boring as hell. It's a Fuji apple. You know it, you love it. This is kind of like it's basically the fucking control group of apples, if I'm being fully honest. So Fuji is on here. I can squeeze in one more, maybe, into the world's shittiest graph. Once again, ex-scientist here. You wouldn't be able to tell. The Gala apples. Gala? Basic bitch of apples as well. And then, what? There we go. Timberland says, just toss that. Also, Desmond said Fuji needs no extra marketing on the sticker. Yeah, apparently. Who makes this? It literally just says Washington. I don't know. The Counter Bob says, current scientist here. Also wouldn't be able to tell. Thank you. All right, let's see. Let me put the Gala apple right on the side here. We'll extend all these out. Aha. Okay. And then the last one, I'll just cut this Cosmic Crisp one in half because this next one has to be on here. Cosmic Crisp. Only because I know what fucking category I'm immediately gonna give it a failing fucking grade in. This is an opal apple. I've never heard of this apple in my life, and just looking at the disgusting puke yellow color of it, I wish I'd never heard of it. I hate this apple based off of vibe already. Like, this is Simpsons yellow. I don't know. Timarathon said that's not an apple. Is it not? No, bullshit, it's an apple. Hopebringer said, ma'am, that's a lemon. Also, hi, Destructicon, welcome in. Goose says, apple competition? We're doing an apple competition. Goose also says, oh no, not the ads. Yeah, so sorry. So I turned off mid-roll ads for this stream. For those who are new here, because we have a lot of new folks since becoming partner. I don't do mid-roll ads. It doesn't make enough money to make sense. And it's just annoying. So I only have pre-rolls, but once you get past those, you're set, you're solid, you're in for life. That being said, subs still help me, and they still get you some special perks, such as emotes. So there's like some tier 1 and tier 2 emotes that are like exclusive. I mean, you get some emotes even if you're just a follower. So if you guys are curious about those, you can just follow and get at least some of them, and then you get more of them when you're a tier 1 sub, and then there are some tier 2 and tier 3 like exclusive sub emotes. It's not super involved yet because I just fucking got here, guys. Also, Mad Mage in the Midwest. Johnny Appleseed planted cider apples. Most of his trees were cut down by the government during Prohibition. Also, apple seeds contain organic cyanide. Right, I remember hearing that as a kid, where you're like not supposed to eat apple seeds or something like that. Desmond said it looks like it barely technically made the criteria for apple. Basically. DBCU says, show off the tier 3 emotes, Cash Cow. Yeah, go for it. You can also unlock them with points still. I am going to do one thing because I am a scientist. I am going to, you see that candle over there? This candle was gifted to us by the lovely folks over at Tabletop Candle Co. They gave me like basically a care package, like an injection of candles, because I burned through their candles like instantly. It took me like a week because they last fucking forever, and I talked about this in an unboxing video today, but it smells like peaches, and we don't want that on our fucking Apple stream, you know? So let's get into it. Can you guys see the board okay? Let's do that. And then I'll turn my chair a little bit, and then the lighting is gonna get in the way, but I'll deal with it later. Oh, people want me to hydrate? Yeah, I can do that. Also, Hopebringer wants me, or sorry, Sterling wants me to breathe. And also, SCash487, welcome in. Same with Bill AM20, good to see ya. And also, DBC wanted me to roll a D20, saying, let the D20 decide. How overrated is Cosmic Crisp? Also, thanks, Desmond, for the advantage. Thanks, Desmond. I'm gonna roll the green D20, because it's got the most Apple vibes out of any that I have. That available right now. Also, Cash Cow, thank you for the clip. There is also a channel in the Discord for stream clips. If you guys make any, you can send them in there. Hi, Nixter, welcome back. Okay, let's see. First roll is a 7. So wait, Ethan said no and bestowed disadvantage? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so it's normal. So it's just a straight roll. Okay, 7. Wait, hold on. How overrated? So on a scale of 1 to, and then Desmond also wanted me to roll. Oh, fuck off. Okay, I think we overall have advantage. We have several advantages. Okay. I hate you guys. This stream is not sponsored by Cosmic. It was another 7. It was another 7. Get fucked. Get fucked, all of you guys. Bill AM20 said Honey Crisp didn't even get a mention. I call shenanigans. They didn't have Honey Crisp as an option, honestly. Here, let me toss Opal. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. This one says, okay, so hold on. Just to recap, we have Cosmic Crisp, Opal, Envy, Rainier, oh no, sorry, Pizzazz, Granny Smith, Rainier, Sugar Bee, Fuji, and Gala. Those are the apples we're trying out today. I did bring a knife for the sake of cutting them, but someone said that I should do first bites and use that as like my crunch level like of thing. Stupid Nerd said, are we rolling normally? No, we had advantage, but it was 2 7s in a row. Should we just go right to left? Someone said Pizzazz is gonna steal a show, I just know it. Yeah, put in your votes now for best apple. I will also say we can go back to the, where is it? Did I close it? No, I didn't. We could kind of take a look at what, wait, hold on. Let's do overall scores at the bottom here. So we can compare my score to whoever this fuck is. I'm sorry, he's probably actually like a professional in his field somehow, like a scientist somehow. But I'm angry. because he put Cosmic Crisp in mid-tier, and I take that personally. And so we'll do website score, and then Diana's score, which is obviously going to trump literally anything else that happens this stream. Aha. Perfect. All right, Neohas, hi. Neohas says, I still say we add an intelligence modifier for your science. I mean, yeah, I studied technically biology more than anything. But Frank says, if you don't go in order, if it isn't real science. Everyone knows that. I think actually you're supposed to roll. Should we roll for it? Because I think technically real science, you're supposed to just do random order. And I think per real science, I'm also not supposed to technically eat it. I'm supposed to like spit it out the same way they taste test wine, right? So I should randomize it. People are saying randomized trial. Okay, let's see. We have 9 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can do 9. Okay, so I have a D10. There's my D10. Huh. I'm gonna do the porcelain D10 because that's cool. No, let's do the snakeskin D10 because that's even cooler. Funko Pop says randomized for the data. I can do that. So here's the snakeskin dice, by the way. Once again. And then also, Showiest Leak, hello! Thank you so much for the follow. Same with PSTR2 BLVIA. Hi. Jayhawk says, choose your own control / experiment variables that you can randomize however you want. I got too much education to not randomize, you know? Let's see. Randomized trial. Okay, we'll do it. Valtor says that next time you should blindfold yourself. That's true. I am also biased. I am strongly biased. That being said, so in a real, and I work in biotech in a field that has a lot of scientific trials. As long as I declare that it's not random, that it's not blinded, in theory, that means I don't declare any further biases, or like that's my declared bias. But beyond that, someone says double blindfold yourself. Taps nose. First of all, I cannot. I don't think. Unless you guys did it. No, there's no way. I'm not going to wrap you guys into this. And also, we're already an hour into stream. We haven't tried any apples yet. So we can do... we won't be able to do a blind trial. That also means that if any scientists were to actually look at this data, they would just fucking toss it out because a blind trial is basically useless, or an unblinded trial is basically useless, but... Still. Okay. Let's see. Okay, D10. Here's a D10, by the way. Snakeskin D10. We are going to start with, and if it's a 10, I'll just roll again. 6, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Rainier apple. So let's find out what the Rainier is on here. Wow, it's not on here? No, there's no way. Am I misspelling it? The Rainier apple? Oh, it's a Honeycrisp. The brand is just named Rainier. It's just bigger than the fucking name. Okay, hold on. So Rainier's the brand. This is an actual Honeycrisp apple. I thought it was weird that the fucking store didn't have any. I'm just an idiot and they're bad at marketing. Seriously though, take a look at this fucking... Where is it? I have apples everywhere. See that? I can't fucking read. Cash Cow said your soup is probably outside cold. Oh god, did it arrive? It hasn't arrived yet, but thank you. I appreciate the check for the food. So here we go. We have a Honeycrisp apple up first. Honeycrisp has a 95? You're fucking kidding. Okay, well the website score for Honeycrisp, 95. My handwriting's gonna get worse and worse the closer to this quadrant we get, by the way. I claim no responsibility. What does this guy have to say about this? New kid on the block in terms of well-known apples. That's not fucking true, is it? Number 4 ranked baking apple. Oh shit, bakeability isn't something I even considered. Huh. Sachi's just texted me saying that she's stuck in traffic. Everyone, can we get an F in chat for Sachi, who's not even here right now? Bonus points for branding / consistency, crispiness, juiciness, skin, historical significance. This guy has way better categories than I will. Oh, I appreciate all the Fs. Can someone clip this and send it to her later? The most... Whoa, this guy has some strong fucking opinions. This trailblazer may have jump-started the Apple Renaissance. It's up to future generations to carry torch. As this splotchy MILF... Oh my god. What is going on? Who is this man? Who wrote all these? There's reviews? What is this a bit that everyone is in on? Also, hi Vampire Toast, welcome back for your 7th stream in a row saying historical significance is wild. Fucking tell me about it. Did she just say splotchy MILF? Yeah, MILF? What is, like... Also, he's criticizing how large it is, weighing down grocery bags like a bulbous melon. I don't think that's a bad thing. You get more bang for your buck. Anyway, it got full points for juiciness, crispiness, branding and consistency, skin, and flesh, which is... Damn. Okay. First of all, where the fuck is it? Here we go. Someone said definitely a Rose reviewer. Oh, yeah. Christ. Molten Egg says she's changed the landscape of Apple Talk. Dude, do y'all want to start Apple Talk? Where it's just Apple TikTok and it's all just clips from of this stream of me making innuendos about Honey Crisps. Nixter says Honey Crisp apples are a Minnesota apple. Are they? And Marathon says Apple ASMR. Before we get into it, also hi Velveteen, how's it going? And Bear1545, welcome in. First of all, categories. First crunch, we'll get to crispiness, of course, juiciness, color. What are your thoughts on the color? Because obviously mine's a little less red than the picture. I'm actually pretty okay with the Honey Crisp color, only because I don't see apples that have this sort of blotchiness in a... It gives me the same nostalgia as, like, your first tie-dye t-shirt. Maybe second tie-dye t-shirt. My first tie-dye t-shirt was all just, like, one color because I was fucking shit at tie-dye and I'm not a real Oregonian. So much says, and slut-shaming NB apples, that too. Jayhawk says, don't scroll down to the part where it says buy Honey Crisp instead of Cosmic Crisp. I hate you guys. I hate this site. I have beef. Whoever this man is my new fucking arch nemesis. Color's kind of meh. I actually kind of like the color. So we're rating numerically. And we're going on a scale of 1 to 10. And then this last category is going to be on a scale of 1 to 100. And it's not going to be based off of any of these or anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess if we had 2 more categories, we could technically total them, but I don't want to fucking do that because I'm lazy. Jayhawk says if you give the apples D&D states and the whole thing can be on brand stats, then it can be on brand. Someone says disadvantage on color roll. And also Brady Acre says, is tie-dye an Oregon specialty? Oh, yeah. Oh, is tie-dye an Oregon specialty? Bro, it's fucking tie-dye, disc golf, and weed, if anything. And... gamer girls, I guess. But Velveteen says I really want to learn more about the Apple Renaissance. Dude, me too. Why isn't that highlighted? Anyway, for color, I kind of want to give it, because it's, here's the thing, chat. Fruit roll-ups. Same vibe. I'm gonna give it an 8. No, I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna be real generous with this one. 9. And we're not doing 0.5s or any of that shit. If I start to do a 0.5, yell at me. So much just says I think Solars are colored 7.5. The splotchy makes it more interesting and appealing. Exactly. It's interesting and it's well spread. Also, hi Bad Wolf Inc. Welcome in. It's not too bad. Color's not too bad. Okay. Name. Honey Crisp. I kind of like the name Honey Crisp. I think that's a top tier name, honestly. I kind of want to give it a 10. I think, because, like, you know exactly what you're getting. You know you're getting sweet. You know you're getting crunchy. You know. Cash Cal, thank you so much for giving a sub to Mad Mage in the Midwest. Thank you. That's sweet of you. Stupid Nerd said that should be Oregon's new commercial. Tie-dye, disc golf, weed, and gamer girls. If that was the case, everyone would move here, and they already fucking are. It's so much of it. Says you can't spell appealing without apple because I misspelled it. Fuck's sake. So, yeah, I think Honey Crisp has a 10 out of 10 name. We'll come back to the the vibe, sorry, I was just watching Roll for Sandwich. The vibe check at the end. So, I'm gonna get rid of this. Actually, no, I can't get rid of this sticker because I need to know what it is later. But, here we go. Here's our first crunch. And if this isn't crispy, I'm gonna fucking sue. Okay. It's a good crunch. However, I've had crunchier. Just Jazz says substream for a sub goal. I won't be doing any substreams to any... I mean, maybe. Like a sub-only stream? Let's talk about it in the Discord. I can't get distracted right now because I'm here talking about crispiness. Also, hi Temporalis. How's it going? Okay. Here's the thing. I've had crunchier. It sounded great, but like immediately the inside is less crunchy than the skin. So I kind of want to give it like a... I kind of want to give it a 9. Like, it's crunchy. But like the inside is not that bad. Meep said, I'm so confused over this stream. Can someone explain? Fucking me too, dude. I don't fucking know what's going on anymore. I'm a D&D TikToker, and here I am eating healthy. Which is weird. Also, Bad Wolfing says your smile is hypnotizing, and I love the sparkles. Thank you. And also, welcome in. Cashgall said, seriously, you sound like a jilted lover. It was good, but I've had better. That's my review for everything. Everything. I will give it... I want to give it a 9. Because you know what? It lived up to the name. It's not the best I've ever had, but it lives up to the name, and to the uneducated apple eater, I think most people would be satisfied by that. And you guys really liked it, so we'll go with that. As far as taste goes, oh wait. Sorry, first crunch, 9. You guys liked it. Crispiness, it's like, it's fine. I would say also a 9. I don't really see, I think first crunch would give like the same. Wait, yeah, my Will of Steel says crisp but not crunchy. Exactly. So like maybe I think first crunch also gave like sound as an aspect of it, but like overall crispiness would be an 8 because the inside is not nearly as crispy or crunchy. Funko Pop said, would the apple taste good after deep throat spray? Jesus, that's a different stream. So we'll put that down. Oh no, juiciness. Juiciness is pretty fucking solid. It wasn't dry at all. I would give it an 8. Sweetness, absolutely a 9. And then the sourness is a... It's not sour at all. Like, even the skin isn't. I would give it a 2. Overall vibe of a Honeycrisp apple, if it wasn't for what this asshole said about them, making them high tier, higher than a Cosmic Crisp, I don't know. I kind of want to give it... Overall vibe is a 10. Despite my criticisms, I can understand the popularity. I get the hype. I like it. I would buy it. If I had no Cosmic Crisps around, Honeycrisp will be second best if I'm not feeling a sour apple. Now, beyond that, it's time to do another roll. Cashhouse said I can't be all adult about this. I just can't. I'm over here giggling at all of your comments. Also, my Will of Steel said Honeycrisps are great for baking. I use them to make baked stuffed apples. Yeah, if I had like a billion hours to kill, I would probably do some like baking, like best baked type stream, or like a baked stream where I just get high and eat apples. I'm kidding. I don't smoke weed, but let's do the second roll. Once again, I just gotta show off these dice. They're so fucking cool. The fucking snake skin. What a great idea. Okay, the second one. 7. That'll be the Sugar Bee apple, which is great because it's right here and I was eyeing it anyway. The Sugar Bee apple. We gotta, of course... Oh, wait, no, I forgot to do the overall... Guys, what kind of scientist am I? I wasn't gonna do... Wait, this was supposed to be over here. 95 was the overall score for the Honeycrisp apple. I want to give it a solid 87. Respectably high. Not the world's most perfect apple in existence or anything, you know, but I get it. 100% I get it. Someone says baked baking. Anyway, number 7 is the Sugar Bee apple. We got to figure out... Oh my god, my dress is caught on my chair. Ugh. Here we go. The Sugar Bee. Sugar Bee apples. The Honey Grenade is what they call them. Oh, that sounds good. I will also say I am mildly biased because I have an insane sweet tooth. And let's see. The Sugar Bee created in Minnesota by bees' chance cross-pollination of a Honeycrisp blossom and an unknown apple variety. Really? They don't know what it was? Is a handsome skee ball of an apple substantial enough to kill a man in close combat? Hey, there's that score that we were asking for earlier. Velveteen Vibe says my aunt loves the first Ghostbusters movie. It's from Ghostbusters 2. Wait, what is? Oh, you guys are having a whole other conversation. Someone said we could average a score. I don't want to do all that sort of math. I'm going off of vibe extended, basically. Vampire Toast says I've never even heard of a Sugar Bee apple. I don't think it's anyone's first choice. It has +2 points for juiciness and +1 for being a cider apple, which I'm always a big fan of. Top points for beauty, juiciness, and almost cost of / availability. I didn't take cost into account because if you guys watch my story, you would know that the lady didn't really take cost into account either who was checking me out. So, Temporal says juicy apple, best apple. What's it supposed to be? When held, one can't help but feel the reverberations of its awesome power. Jesus. It does taste like honey. Oh, shit. Yeah, so I really like sweet stuff, so I'm super down to try it. Jellyfish says, I think Granny Smith is my go-to. Yeah, if I was going in order, I'd probably do Granny Smith earlier. But here we are. The Sugar Bee apple it's honestly pretty pretty. I think, is this one bruised? Oh, it does have a bruise. Whoops. That one's on me. We're not going to call the bruise into account when it comes to coloration or things like that, because I'm a scientist. I'm a fucking professional, if you couldn't tell. Anyway, look at my whiteboard. I'm a professional. It is very shiny. So that's the thing. I didn't have to polish this at all. It came, like, fucking perfect. Like, if the Wicked Witch of whatever the fuck from Snow White, which I know is not the right IP, but still, if she handed me an apple that looked like this and was like, here, eat it, I'd be like, that is a perfect fucking apple. Absolutely. Don't mind if I do. Can I have 2 of them, please? Because this is just immaculate, you know? I instantly want to give it points for vibe based off of that, but we don't have anything for shininess, so we're going to go for color instead. I would give it a solid, like, 8 for color. I think it's shiny. The blending of the slight blotches of yellow in with the red is very smooth. It's not trying to be tie-dye. It's not trying to do too much. Let's give it a 7. Decently high marks. Also, Mad Mage in the Midwest said, apples have a weird amount of historical and religious significance, like the gold apple fetched for Heracles by Atlas during his trials, or Idun's apples that grant Asgardians, fucking Argonians, Jesus Christ, long life in Norse mythology. Kashkal said, do you mean the evil queen? Yes, that's the bitch. She's the one. Also, Jellyfish said, who else here ate the poison apples in the swamp in BG3 knowing full well you would be poisoned? Just me? Oh yeah, there was that in like the well water, right? Also, someone said, did you wash the apples first? Yes, I did. I did that before stream, so we're good. But here we are. We need to do, what else do we need to do? Juiciness, crispiness, name! Sugar Bee? Okay, here's the thing. If I hear Sugar Bee apple, I think of like, what are those like brownish candies? Sugar daddies. No, is that what they call them still? Hold on. There's like a candy, and I don't know, sugar baby candy, I think is the thing as well. And there's like different variations. Yeah, so they have sugar babies, which are the small ones, and then they have sugar daddies, which are the large ones. Daddies. It's got the same vibe. It's giving like something that was marketed maybe 70 years ago. Hafork says, are you supposed to wash your apples? You are. Also, Velveteen said, the apple that the goddess Discord threw into the banquet of the gods that just said, for the fairest. This eventually led to the Trojan War. I fucking love that. What a queen. Let me move this over for TikTok so that way you guys can see it. But this is, let's see. Meep says, not gonna lie, I never knew there were so many different apples. It's either me being dumb or I just eat whatever. Yeah, I mean, apparently there's a whole fucking list. If you go to the homepage of that site there, that's all of them. But it's giving like the same vibe, you know? Oh my God, Clever, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Holy shit, thank you. God, what are we at now? Oh my God, our sub goal is at 35 out of 30. Shit, okay, well, I'll up it to 40. Thank you so much, everyone who's gifted subs so far and who's subscribed themselves. I appreciate y'all so much, and that helps a ton, especially as we go into summer. Mad Mage Midwest says, an apple a day keeps everyone away if you throw it hard enough. And also, Brina, hi! BBG Brina says, an apple stream, iconic. It started with an argument, and now we're here. Cash Cow, thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well. Holy shit. Okay. Well, fuck me then. I guess we're not. And Craven just subbed with Prime. Thank you. We're at 41. I'll up it to 45 then? Is it 41 or 40? It's at 41, I think. Maybe? Either way, it's going to crush my stream, so I think now's a good time to maybe take down the TikTok stream for a hot sec. Everyone over on TikTok, thank you so much for tuning in. Twitch is going to be the place to be, though. So you should hop over to Twitch. In the meantime, I will see you guys over tomorrow for a new video, which will probably be an unboxing, honestly. So there's some exclusive info, and check out the link in my link tree to join the Discord. All right, goodbye, TikTok. Yes, please end my stream before it ends my fucking computer insanity. There you go. I love how you can see the FPS difference, like, instantly. Amazing. Okay, once I close TikTok live as well. Stupid Nerd said, I think you need a higher increment of sub goals at this rate. Honestly, yeah. I just go with whatever seems realistic, and you guys always blow it out of the water, whatever it is. Anyway, thank you to Craven, Cash Cow, and Calevra so much. Okay, but yeah, anyway, as far as like naming goes, like this bee is fucking unnerving. It gives me weird vibes. I would not let that bee near my children, you know? So I kind of want to say like a fucking sugar bee. Yeah, I want to give it like a 4. It's just weird. Like, I get that it has historical significance for the fact that it was like created by a bee unintentionally, but like still, it's weird. Also, hi Jakob, welcome back. Let's see. What else is next? Vibe, we'll get to afterwards. Sweet and sour, we'll get to in a second. We did color, crispness, juiciness, and first crunch. All right, let's do the crunch. I never know how close to get to the mic. At what point does this turn weirdly sexual? I just won't go into the big camera. That just tastes like honey. That's 100% honey. Wait, hold on. There's zero sourness here. And it's like 10 out of 10 sweet. That is amazing. People are saying good crunch. I think it's a solid crunch. I give it the same score as like the other first crunch with a 9. And crispness. It was a little bit softer than the Honey Crisp, like Cash Cow said. I'd probably say like a 7. Like the inside, the flesh itself is not super crisp, but also it's so sweet that I don't really care. Brady said the smile on her face right now. She knows Cosmic Crunch is no more. Leave me alone. But yeah, that's a sweet fucking apple. It legit just tastes like honey, which I am so here for. Rita said, did you just bite your apple top to bottom? Are you not supposed to do that? Wait, Reno Envy, explain yourself. Are you not supposed to crunch like this? Are you supposed to crunch sideways? I've only ever crunched top to bottom. Wait, hold on. I need to start a poll now because I'm having a crisis. Hold the fuck on. New poll. Which way do you eat an apple? With like 3 question marks, 7 question marks. How do I describe this? Latitudinally? Longitudinally. What are you talking about? You have 2 minutes to resolve my fucking... Someone says we don't bite shame in this house. People are saying sideways? What? Also, Bad Wolfing says, my daughter wants to know where you got your freckles. Is that safe for a 6-year-old? Yeah, it should be safe. It's just makeup. I have a tutorial on my TikTok somewhere. It's not super far down. It should be labeled as well. A makeup tutorial that shows you exactly how to do it. It's incredibly cheap. You do not need expensive stuff. Craven said, Nason X Cheerios and the Bee Movie fused together become this apple. Jesus. But people are talking sideways? Okay, latitudinally is sideways, longitudinally is up and down. So latitudinally would be if I ate like this, which seems fucking wrong. And a side biter? Oh God. Someone said you eat the sticker first? I hate it here. Anyway, Just Jazz says the same conversation has been a big debate with tacos. Do you turn the taco sideways or tilt your head? I do like, I meet it halfway. Right? I just look like a fool. Moonslifer said I eat from the stem first. Also, DBCU said you can get a deeper bite sideways, no? Yeah, I feel like if you get a deeper bite, you might accidentally bite into the core, and that's like poison, right? Welcome back to my Apple discussion podcast, I fucking guess. Jesus. All right, I need to continue. Someone Jellyfish said, like with a kiss, you go in and the taco goes the rest of the way, right? I mean, if you do it right, yeah, you can get plenty of taco with your kiss. Someone said you monsters. Let me continue on. So before I forget what it tasted like, juiciness was actually better than the Honey Crisp. I will say that much. Neoha says, I mean, objectively, humans have been cooking bananas the wrong way for decades. Opening bananas the wrong way for decades. Eating an apple different isn't a bad thing. Thank you. We are down to the vibe check. I think the vibe is know. I don't like the vibe as much as a Honeycrisp. The visuals, the branding, and I also see that it wouldn't be as appealing. Someone said latitude, or everyone's saying latitudinally is how they eat an apple. So you guys eat apples like sideways. That's so weird to me. I've never had that. Like, that's not an option for me. I just was. How. Was I raised wrong? You guys are gonna make me have a fucking crisis. And this happens like every time I fucking stream around y'all. Molten Ink says everyone knows you eat a fruit turnwise. Yeah, objectively the best way to eat a apple is to put it in one of those like fucking potato spiralers and then just stand on one side of the spiral and just like feed it in like a roll of toilet paper unraveling. And then that's like the elite way. There are no other options. We should move on. The vibe overall, I kind of want to give it an 8. If I'm being honest, like the branding really hurts it a lot. And I know it's not as widely appealing because it's so fucking sweet and it's not as crunchy. Like, I get it, but it's also, I don't know. I kind of want to give it an 8 for overall vibe. Now, the website score, the website gave it an 80. My overall score, I'm going to say like a solid 79. No, I would say lower, honestly. Let's go 72. Because just like, single-handedly, the only thing that's keeping this from like being one of my favorite apples in existence is how fucking creepy this little guy's smile is. Look at that. That's not okay. This should not be fed to your children. Anything that has like this guy's weird little fucking smile. Cash Cow says quarter life crisis again already. Sorry, it's not a quarter life crisis. It's a quarterly life crisis. We have one scheduled every quarter. Brady says look him in the face while you bite him. Jesus. All right. We should move on. We need to roll the D10 again. And I'm going to start like doing counts. You'll see what I mean here in a sec if we get a duplicate. So, rolling the D10. 3. Easy enough. We're going to Envy Apples. Envy Apples, the sluttiest little apple in existence, is... Where the fuck is it? Here we go. I called it the slutty apple because of the font. Can you blame me? However, I do think that kind of gives it a better vibe. Like, if I was gonna make some Martinellis or, like, some hard cider, I would use an Envy apple purely for the way that it's primed for sin. Super Nerd said, the chat has 3 purposes. Cause rambles, give Diana a quarterly life crisis, and give a bunch of subs. Jesus. Also, Arthias says, good nail care, by the way. These nails, I just tore them off after I got back from LA because there was no point anymore. I'm also running out of nails, so I can't do them again. Someone said I bought that apple on an adult site. Also, hi, Moonslifer. You want kebab? Welcome back. Also, just as says soup check. Soup check? Soup check. The soup is here. Okay. Arthias, you can entertain chat for like 2 seconds, and then the rest of you guys can stare at this fella's wrong opinions about fucking apples. About fucking apples, not fucking apples. I'll be right back. Okay, Cash Cow gifted me a tiny soup. So this is like a kid-sized ramen, basically, from my local ramen place. I have it as a dessert because it's small enough that it wouldn't be an actual like ramen meal. And if I did like the actual ramen meal, like the full-size one, it wouldn't fit in Treatstream. Treatstream has like a $25 limit, and their ramen is like, God, at least 27. So I didn't do that. Mad Mage in the Midwest said, if you think about it, you never know when the middle of your life is, so be safe. I always have crises. Christ. Okay. So it says Miyagi's. It is Miyagi's. Also, Craven says, it's whichever way you're comfortable with. I grew up cutting the apple into slices, so that's how I prefer. I've seen people eat apples up and down, left to right. There was a kid who would bite past the core. Not a smart child, but everyone has their preferences. Goodness. Okay, let's see. What are we on about? Envy apples. We gotta look up what this guy thinks of envy apples. Envy. Envy apples, the guilty pleasure. I love this man's commentary. He must have like a fucking journalism degree, and if he doesn't, he should get an honorary one from whatever agricultural college looks over this and fucking smirks at him snarkily. All right, another banger from New Zealand. Wow, they even have the photoshopped on little fucking slutty little label. Another banger from New Zealand. This Wicked Minx has unparalleled taste, juiciness, and crisp flesh that won't turn brown even after days. Wait, really? Oh shit, I didn't know that. Molten Ink says, damn it, Rose, you're really making me want an apple. Yeah, this is all just Apple propaganda. I'm trying to make you guys eat fucking healthy for once. Let's see. People are dropping Apple facts in chat. Meep says, did you guys know that more than 2,500 Apple variants are grown in the US? I didn't. I just searched it up. Also, You Want Kebab says, if I was gonna fuck an apple, I'd have the goddamn decency to use protection. I would hope so, but I feel like that would not be the most questionable part of that whole series of choices. Anyway, Wartime Guac says, have we ranked Honeycrisp yet? Honeycrisp is goated. We did. So Honeycrisp, also hi Wartime. That's not the right screen. There we go. Honeycrisp got an overall score of 87 out of 100 for me. It is the highest ranked, or second highest, it was first or second highest ranked apple on this guy's website. But this guy gave the Envy apple an 86. So we'll do that. Website score, Envy, 86. So it's higher than the Sugar Bee, which is a good start. The carnal pleasure derived from each juicy bite. Jesus. So it's got highest ratings for taste, flesh, and then branding, but it's got low ratings for skin and density? Really? Why? I really don't like the color. I will say that much. So this is not as satisfying to look at. Moonslifer said, did you know Freddy's from iCarly father is a bee? I don't. What? Also, let's see. Battle Wolf also said, damn it, I just looked up, is the apple core poison? It said no, but the seeds in the core itself is what is poison. Apples are scary. I think you have to eat a lot of them, though. Also, hi, James the Dabbler, welcome in. Porous apple, yeah, so it's dull. It's not as shiny. The tie-dye isn't as consistent or as, like, visually appealing as the Honeycrisp was. And it's just, like you see the stripes. There's even striping on this one. This one just looks blotchy. And I don't know. I think blotchy is probably just the best term for it. This is probably one of my least favorite visually apples on here. Like, do you see? That's just, ugh. Like that patch right there that's facing the camera the most right now. It just looks weird. You Want Kebab says apples have flesh. They do. Welcome back to the Sins of the Apple Flesh episode of the Diana the Rose stream. Anyway, as far as color goes, I really want to give it like a 3. It's just visually, I don't like it. I don't like it. I would not choose it compared to other apples. It's not as shiny. The colors aren't consistent. It's got this weird, like, porous looking. Do you guys hear that? One sec. All right, I'm back. No one's breaking in. I just had to make sure no one was breaking in. Anyway, this fucking apple's ugly. And, someone said apples are apples. I also, how's the music going for the chill step, by the way? I never know what to set it at. Okay, what were we on about? Oh yeah, I don't like the way this apple looks. However, first crunch, crispiness, juiciness, sweet, sour, name. Envy apples. Who doesn't love a slutty little apple? I will say, I feel like a lot of the... Someone says, I'd recommend a home defense spear for such moments. You can get one at your local Ren Fair. I'm thinking about going to the Oregon Ren Fair, honestly. I hear it's in June or July or something like that. I will have to look up info. I know it's in Canby, though. It's a 3-hour drive, so it'd be like a day trip type thing. Potentially. Maybe. Destructicon said, Envy Apples is so biblical, so you gotta give it 10 for the symbolism. That's a good point. That is a very good point. Yeah, actually, I do kind of want to do it. So between the biblical symbolism, right, the font, that little like apple in the background there that's made out of curvy lines, and just like the consistency, absolutely an Envy Apple's a 10 out of 10. And it makes you curious, you know? Name? 10. All right, we're gonna go in for a crunch. Everyone prepare yourselves. I'm doing it longitude. No, I can't. I was gonna switch it up and do it latitudinally so that way you guys could get, I could like experience whatever the fuck you guys have been experiencing for the rest, but I don't. Nah. I'm lazy. And also it would ruin my scientific method. So, someone said you gotta have a control bite. I'll do it at the end. And Timberell says you gotta stay true to yourself. That's true as well. Okay. I don't know, the color still throws me off. Okay, I see what this guy means about the skin. The skin is weird. And I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't have as much crispiness as you would expect. Yeah, Keshka said the crisp wasn't very crunchy. Exactly, it's not a good crunch. It's not a good crunch at all. The skin, like, folded immediately. It, like, bent to my teeth before it broke. And that shouldn't happen. I'm gonna give that... Okay, first of all, juiciness. It's also not that juicy. Juiciness is like a fucking 5. First crunch, solid, God, like a 6, and crispiness is like... I'm giving it a 4, and that's generous. Jayhawk says it's too late to add categories, but face made when eating apple would have been a good one. It's also just not very sweet or sour. It's kind of like the basic bitch of apples. It's the blank printer paper of apples, which is so disappointing. I thought the Envy Apple would do a lot better. Why did this guy give it a fucking 86? Someone said it's supple. Gotta love a supple apple. Let's see. It's called Envy because it's envious of other apples, says Neohas. Yeah, I don't like it. So sourness, easily like a maybe 1 at best, and that would all lie in the fucking skin. And then sweetness, it's not nearly as sweet as anything else. That would also be like a 4. So it really doesn't have anything going for it. If it's not maxed out in one of these two categories, what the fuck is the point, you know? As far as vibe goes, I like the slutty little vibe, but I don't like the taste. So I would say like a 6, which makes the overall score like, I wouldn't buy it. I would get tricked into buying it once and I wouldn't go back. Someone Jellyfish says the Envy Apple might be disappointing, but that marketing though. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Sterling wants me to check my posture. I can do that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hesitant. I want to give it like a 62. I would buy it once for the marketing and then be like, damn, they got me. Actually, no, 60 is too high for something like that. If I would never go back to it, that has to be like a 42 at best, right? What does this guy like so much? Excruciating skin that is thicker than Satan's grundle, says this guy. The skin is really thick and it's not crunchy enough to justify it. I don't know. Also, hi Stone Cold North Philly, how's it going? Good God. Okay, let's move on from that. That is, ugh. Ugh. Neoha says, I feel like that's a phrase I've heard in the wrong parts of town. I like the slutty vibe, but the taste ain't good. Let's roll and figure out what the next one is. I want to move on from that. I want to erase the memory of that. Also, Cash Cow, thanks for gifting a sub to Stone Cold North Philly. That's sweet of you. Okay, 7. We've already done 7. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to count down until we hit 7 counts the way they do in MASH. Also, Tamarathon wants me to hydrate. I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to Cosmic Crisp. Okay, I had the highest hopes for this one, and I will say, my hopes are dwindling. The more that I've had, someone says cleanse the palate. I can do that. Also, Cash Cow, I will get to the I should have disabled the e-redeems for today. I'm so sorry. I can't put the ramen together until after stream, so... but, because it's like it's an assembly process. But we're on to Cosmic Crisp. I do remember this guy had some fucking strong opinions about Cosmic Crisp, though. What did he say? Cosmic. Yeah, it's the top tier average apple. The most overhyped apple of all time. It's not a bad apple. Hey, there you go. Fucking take notes, chat. It's been in development for decades. It's been taste tested, focus grouped, and crossbred to become a marketable fruit a fruit darling akin to a teenage pop star singing songs written by a computer. Okay. The man has some strong opinions about apples, but he can fucking write. I will say that. This is a good fucking... It's a good metaphor. Scales have been tipped in the favor of the Cosmic Crisp via a hype machine boasting a $10 million initial investment? Really? It's the most hyped apple since, well, possibly ever. Interesting. So they came out back in 2020. The result, a beautiful apple looking worthy of a Wes Anderson prop that could not live up to the lofty expectations set before it. So it's overhyped, but that doesn't mean it's a bad apple, necessarily. Samarathon says it's the basic bitch of apples. No, this is like the plastics, it's like the fucking mean girl of apples, if anything. Ethan says Diana's a victim of Big Apple. How dare you, I've been brainwashed. With an above average crunch, thank you, but below average sweetness, fuck. The apple screams mediocrity. As for that drop dead gorgeous exterior, I will say I don't think it's as pretty as some of the other apples I have. Oh no, it is. Oh no, this is the prettiest apple I have. Never mind, I was looking at something else. I'll get to that in a sec. The dead is paid for such beauty with thicker than expected skin that lingers like a disappointment of apple fans everywhere. It's got top marks for flesh and beauty, middle tier for branding and consistency, and shit tier for skin. So it comes from an Enterprise / Honey Crisp. Best uses munching. Wait, there's categories for uses? Oh, it doesn't say. Okay. Well, fuck me then. Eat these apples instead? And it has an official website. Wow. You can buy oh wait, I have Cosmic Crisp ciders. I have one in my fridge. Oh my god, they have so many recipes for this fucking thing. Valentine's chocolate bark with Cosmic Crisp and chocolate sun butter. I can objectively say that sounds like shit. However, Fork says you fell for apple propaganda. Also, Retsu, welcome back. Retsu's on a 9-month streak. Welcome back. Green Fuji apples are the best. I couldn't find any. Also, Sua says, all this talk of apples is making me want to go down to the box factory. They no longer have Avid there, unfortunately. Also, Deethan says, Diana's a victim of Big Apple. I am indeed. Also, Vault Dweller says, has to go. Thank you for a fun stream. See everyone. Bye, Vault Dweller. This guy had a minor in creative writing. I'm honestly here for it. I don't know. I feel like falling below expectations shouldn't affect its score, but regardless, this guy says it's going to be a 74, and it says it's pretty good. We'll toss that in here. 74 is this guy's score. Now, I will say this is the prettiest apple on the fucking market. Look at that. Do you see how shiny that is? It looks like a star field full of fucking deliciousness, and I really like it. I don't know. Like, it's even shinier than it's not, yeah. The shininess shows off more with the deep red color, and I don't know. I like it a lot. I would give this full marks for visuals. It's also fucking huge. This is a massive apple. Like, look at the size of this Gala apple by comparison. This thing is manufactured to shit, and I'm here for it. Retsu says I couldn't find any Fuji. There is a Fuji apple, isn't there? Yeah, there is. It's on the list, we just haven't gotten to it yet. So, as far as, like, color goes and visuals, fucking 10 out of 10. Name, also 10 out of 10. Because it gives me the same vibe as, like, the... oh, wait, this is the wrong category. Whoops. Name. 10 out of 10. Because it gives me the same vibe as the, like, starry cola that they had a little while ago. Do you guys remember that? It tasted like shit, but... My Willow Seal says, do you have a pink lady apple? We do not. Yeah, I couldn't find one, I don't think. I just grabbed one of whatever was there. Ultra Square says heckin' big. It's huge! I can't even hold it in my hand. Also, Bubba Monkey 123 cousin, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Good to see ya. Okay, let's see. Super Nerd said that's full marks for color and visuals. Exactly. And also vibe, you know? Cash Cow said, welcome to all the new and returning people to Diana's streams. If you want to hang out with Diana and the community between streams, be sure to join her Discord, the Rose Garden. Also, hi, Papa Doink. You came into an apple taste test stream because we all have very fucking strong opinions on apples. And I'm here to put shit to bed. But I'm apparently fighting an expert. I guess. I don't know. Stone Cold North Philly said, sometimes I go to the market just to swap a signage of apples. Did you really? No, but they have stickers. That wouldn't work. Anyway, I think I'm a little nervous for this crunch because I'm nervous that I'm going to be proven wrong, if anything. Okay. Y'all ready? Super Nerd said an apple archivist. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Okay. That was a good crunch. I don't care what you fuck say. The crunch was really solid. However, it's not as sweet as a honeybee. The skin is adequately sour to bounce it out, but it's not as sweet. Cash said your face says you know you're wrong. No, my face was me smiling because it was a good crunch. It was a great crunch. Thank you. Also, hi, I'm Rion. How's it going? Okay, first crunch. Absolutely a 10 out of 10. Crispiness. I get what the guy means when it comes to like thick skin. It wasn't as soft as the Envy apple. I would say it's on par with a Honeycrisp, which makes sense because that's like its progenitor. The Ottawa says it sounds like when I crack my neck. Juiciness. It is really juicy. I will say that. That is easily a 9. But like when it comes to sweetness and sourness, I will say it's got like a 4 for sour. It's the sourest one we tried so far. But it all lies in the skin. And so I think it's just like a balance, if anything. It's a well-rounded apple. If you don't know if you want a super sweet apple like a Sugar Bee, and you don't know that you know you don't want like a Granny Smith, it's a good middle of the road safe bet apple. Stupid Nerd said I really love sour apples. We'll get to that. Marathon said so it's a sluttier apple than the Envy. I would be an absolute slut for a Cosmic Crisp over an Envy any day. The Envy is my least favorite by far so far. Sweetness though, it's not as sweet as anything else. I would say it's a 7. Which again is not necessarily a bad thing. If anything, these are mostly on a spectrum, you know. As far as overall vibe, though, I don't know. I'm having trouble. I had it hyped up in my head until I tried, like, the Honeycrisp and the Sugar Bee. So, what are we thinking? I feel like for overall vibe, it's still pretty fucking solid. It's got good marketing. It's got the best crunch we've had so far. It's a good middle-of-the-road apple. I feel like overall vibe, it's got to be a 10. Still. But, like, the overall score, I'm going to say, like, an 80. The overall score is not as high as a Honeycrisp. I can admit when I'm wrong. Ottawa says, is this what it's like to watch someone question their existence in real time? I am questioning everything that I knew, yeah. However, as far as like prettiness and bang for your buck, it's still like a fucking massive apple. It's still good for anyone who does, if you like are buying an apple for someone else, you know, and you're like, I have no idea if they like sour apples or sweet apples. Everyone is gonna like a Cosmic Crisp, but no one's gonna have it as their favorite, if that makes sense. This is no longer my favorite apple. You heard it here first. Man. I need to drink after that. Someone Jellyfish says a gifting apple. Yeah, what are you supposed to use these for? Are they supposed to be for pies? No, it's just for munching. So you can't like bring it to a... I mean, maybe in like a fruit salad for a potluck or something, but I don't know if there's like designated fruit salad apples. Bad Panda 123 says sour apples make me sad. Aw. Alright, well let's continue on then, now that my fucking hopes are ruined. Jeff says, good take, solid rebound apple. Okay, next up is an 8. We're gonna go straight to number 8, the Fuji apple. The Fuji apple is... where is it? Here we are. It's one of the larger ones as well. It's not quite as big as the Cosmic Crisp, but it's like up there. I will say, I don't like the color. Straight off the bat, someone says you need to add another category for potential as a weapon. We talked about it earlier before you got here, Internet Explorer. We were saying that has more to do with my arm strength than anything. Yeah, it's just too blotchy. Like, I know that these are not realistically imperfections everywhere, and it just gives the vibe of, like, I don't know. They're imperfections. I would prefer to have, like, a nice clean apple with basically no brown on it, you know? And so I feel like color-wise, it's just not that good. It's not my least favorite. It's not as bad as the other ones, but, like, it's just not appealing. It's not that crisp, like, comic book red color. It's like this ugly orange. I don't know. Internet Explorer said, where the hell did you get a big Fuji apple? I don't know, the store. Stupid Nerd said Cosmic Crisp seems like the best weapon. It's dense as shit, 100%. Also, Ashley Rooney said, yay, the Fuji's definitely my favorite. Yeah, 100%. So as far as color goes, it's not my least favorite, but, like, I would give it maybe a 4. No, I actually want to give it another 3 as well. The brown is really throwing me off. 3. And then we also have name, Fuji apple, boring as shit. I will also say marketing is sub-tier. It's just one of those plain-ass Washington apples. It gives, like, the boomer of apples. I'm gonna give it, like, a fucking... I'm gonna give it a 2. Naming shit after mountains is overrated. We've done it too much. We need to stop doing it. Jayhawk says, too bad you don't have a Red Delicious. They're all big and chonky compared to other apples. That's true. Also, Stone Cold North Philly said the peel is not appealing. Also, Craven said they should have the comic color versus the Crash Bandicoot fruit color. I didn't like Crash Bandicoot's apples, and I know that's a hot take, but I stand by it. Anyway, let's go for the first crunch. That's it, right? Yeah. Okay. First crunch of a Fuji apple. I haven't had one of these since I was a kid. I feel like if I do, it's against my will. It's soft. Like, the skin is fine, but, like, it's way too soft. Tasha says it sounded crunchy, but Ultra Square said that did sound like a soft crunch. Once you got into the middle, it was like you didn't even have to crunch it. You could just fucking, like, mush it around. You could gum that apple. Notster said, well, Diana's face says the vibe is 0. Ducenio says, the minute you bite into it, it turns to mush. Yeah, it really, like, the fucking crunch of the skin is fine. But, like, oh my god, I forgot to note down what the guy said. My scientific method, no. Fuji apples, the Japanese pop star. Yet another demon spawn of the Red Delicious, crossed with Aralis Janet, is gravely a choking hazard named after the Fujisaki city in Japan. It's not named after a mountain. I fully thought it was named after a mountain. That one's on me. I'm a fucking idiot. It's got a sword-like stem so sharp that it will literally stab other apples in transit. It's the most popular apple in Japan and top 5 worldwide. It's got a semi-sweet initial bite, but it's mushy, rough-skinned, and kind of... Yeah, it is rough-skinned. Wait, that's the envy. It's not that... it is a little rough-skinned, I guess. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as the envy. I don't know. Craven said I like softer apples, but that sounded too soft. It is too soft. I would say, like, as far as Fuji apples go, first crunch is like a... I give it an even 5, and I feel like that's kind of generous. And then overall crispness is going to be like a 4. The inside was not crispy at all. It's on par with the envy for that. However, it was more juicy. Like, as far as juiciness goes, I would give it like a solid 6. And then as far as sweetness and sourness, it's just kind of in the middle. It's like full-on plain. Maybe a 6 for sweet. And then a 1 for sour, and even that 1 resides entirely in the skin. Ashley Rooney said, that's why I love it. It's really juicy and kind of sweet. I mean, yeah, it's a little... We'll change that to a 7. It's kind of like eating a cider, but without any of the fun flavors of, like, a cider. Which I know ciders are based off of apples and all that. Like, that's... I get that. But, like, if that makes sense, it's like a plain apple cider. It's nothing special, I feel like. Temporal said some things have a lot of variation depending on the freshness. That's a good point. But in the absence of me buying a fuck ton of apples and then trying to find like an average, because, you know, I am a scientist after all. This is the best I got. Let's see. This article also says that if you try a Fuji straight from Japan, this guy says he hears it's better. We're in fucking Oregon. Japan is a long ass way away, so I don't think... I'll put a little asterisk saying that it's regionally biased, but like overall vibe, I give it like a maybe 5. Now this guy's score was a 56. He rated it as barely worth it. I would give it a little higher than that. I would give it like a 59. Where it's better than an Envy, and I can understand the historical significance and the fact that it's Ashley Rooney's favorite. But beyond that, I don't know. There's not a whole lot there. Psycho of the Dead, welcome in. Also, Internet Explorer said I heard that Portland actually has a ton of Japanese transplants. It does. It has a fuck ton. Okay, what's next? We have 4 more to go. Next up is number... Oh god, what is this? The Opal. So here's my least favorite one. Instantly, it's a fucking 0 for color. This should not be this color. This gives the vibe of an apple that has been baked into a pie already and is not supposed to be eaten raw. This is an opal apple, everyone. It's shiny, but it's the wrong color. It's like an apple mid-rot, you know? Super Nerd said it's the wild-shaped lemon. Jayhawk says it's an apple that's not done yet. Let's see what the guy has to say. Is this... There's no way this is supposed to look like this, right? Opal. Opal apple. A tasty, unwiped anus. Okay. Great. Solid. Love that for me. It's got an 82, though. It's the #1 ranked yellow apple. And it says, first sentence, the opal apple looks like it shit itself. Just look at the top of it. Oh my god, wait, yeah. Well, that ain't good. Yeah, how is this an 82? It looks like a jaundiced, freckled, unwiped anus. Amazing. Might be the ugliest apple of the modern era. I fully fucking agree. Okay, so the opal apple, first of all, this guy gave it an 82. I'm giving it a full-on 0 for color. I don't like apples that look like this. Yellow apples and like fucking shit-stained apples. Good God. That being said, if you're gonna be an ass, you may as well be a good ass. And like a good ass, the opal apple is exceptionally sweet and juicy. Really. The complex flavor profile featuring hints of banana, coconut, and pear. No. Really? You're kidding. The interior doesn't brown for quite some time in an ironic twist. Jesus. Okay. Weird. I feel like this guy's kind of reaching, but I haven't tried it. I've never tried it. I've never even heard of it. So I guess we'll find out. Here's the, oh wait, no. We already did color and name. First of all, opal apple, that's fun to say. An opal apple has an amazing name. I give it a 9, honestly. Despite how it looks, an opal apple, just amazing. Try it, say it, audience. Say it. Craven says, what do you mean? Red, yellow, and green are classic apple colors. No one said it'd be pretty. I mean, it's not appealing. Pun intended. Let's see. I'm suspicious. Oh. Fucking terrible. Holy shit. That was not... It sucked. It's like turning to dust. Saxy Rice says, does it taste like an unwashed anus? No. Granted, I haven't tasted unwashed anus. Can't say I've had the pleasure, but this is disgusting as far as texture goes. The crunch was like... It's like a fucking 1. And that is generous. It was soft. The skin is soft. The inside is soft. And it turned to like that weird powdery texture. To the point that I couldn't even concentrate on the fucking flavor. Someone says you don't get a hint of coconut. Okay, a little bit, I guess. But that could easily be someone just telling me, like, whispering coconut into my ear while I taste it. It's like the fucking LaCroix of apple coconuts. And that sentence will never make sense out of context unless you watch this entire stream. Stone Cold North Philly says pear banana dust. It is dust. It's dust for sure. Half Orc says mealy is the word to describe that texture. I hate that. Also, hi Fox in the box. Thank you for resubbing. Welcome back for your 8th month. James the Dabbler says, I was about to say it's like a LaCroix. Can we just throw it out now, System Marathon? Also, Sue said, should have bitten them all blindfolded. I don't know. It's like, it's not sour at all. I would say 0 for sour. It's also barely sweet. There's nothing going for it. Like, the fucking texture of the skin and the texture of the inside ruins it so much that I can't focus. Jusania says, does Asian pears, or bleh, do Asian pears count as apples? They're apple shaped. Not for this stream. I also don't think I can pick up any around here. So it's, Marty said if I knew you were ranking apples, I would have been here from the beginning. This is my most successful stream all month, and I'm here for it. Because apparently y'all like ridiculous shit like this. But yeah, I'm not here for it. It's not juicy. It's got a 0 for juiciness, and it's got maybe like a 4 for, I'll say 4 for sweetness, but like barely. Vibe overall, fucking 0. I would not touch this apple with a 10-foot pole. Kashka said, do displays for beasts count as friends? They are friend shaped. My score is like a fucking 21. I never want to touch this apple again. And I know I said that I wouldn't throw out any of the apples that I was dealing with at like this, during this stream. I might throw this one out. I have no intent, no pull to eat this other than the fact that Opal Apple is an amazing name. I never want to touch this again. I might throw it out and that kills me, but like that's how much I don't like it. Someone said no, use it as a weapon. There's nowhere to compost around here. Otherwise I'd just toss it into someone's yard and call it good. But good God, I'm not here for it. Ugh, let's fucking move on. Also, Chip Douglas! Hi! Chip Douglas said we had a Twitch baby. What does that mean? But also, welcome back for your 9-month streak. Oh, 9 months of being subbed! Hey, that's awesome! Congratulations. Name it something cool. Name it Opal Apple. Super Nerd said we're gonna have food streams of different fruits and vegetables each month if this is the turnout. I know. So we are still doing the cooking stream for the D&D cookbook, and I'm really hoping to make some short form content out of that too, if that works well. Temporal says if you chop it up and saute it in sugar syrup, I bet it'd be good. At that point, it's just an apple. It's like an open-faced apple pie. I don't know. Anyway, welcome back, Chip. Let's go for the last of the three. The last three. We rolled a 9. That's down to the Gala apple. So the Gala apple is one of the other like classics. It's also got an unusually long stem. Not that size matters. But it's got a very boring branding. But it's a step above Fuji, I will say. Internet Explorer said, are you going to watch Delicious Dungeon? I haven't seen it yet. I probably will because you're the 17th person to recommend it to me. Super Nerd said, open-faced opal apple pie. Oh, God. Oh, God, say that 17 times fast. Let's figure out what this guy has to say about the fucking Gala apple. Because it's like a... This is the... I know I said it before, but like the boomer of apples, right? The inoffensive mainstay. Exactly. He put it better than I ever could. This man has a 70 on the scale here for it. The website score, by the way, is going to be really smushed off to the side of the board. I'll take a picture and post it in the Discord later. Craven said, that looks like a typical school lunchroom apple. Here's the thing. It's very dull, too. It's got the same sort of speckling and, you know, lack of brownness that the Cosmic Crisp had, but it's a lighter color, and I don't like the lighter color. Although mine does look different than the picture, so maybe it's just a regional thing. Someone said, oh no, not the Met Gala apple. Dude, isn't it crazy how fucking Haley got canceled over the Met Gala for having just like the least tasteful fucking jokes ever? The Gala's a robust apple. Okay, this is a lot. Oh, Jesus. There's a lot of fucking names. I'm just gonna ignore the entire second half of this and say, as a result, it's become a wholly inoffensive mainstay that can be found in any supermarket, anytime, anywhere in the developed world. The basic bitch of apples, basically. It's not a transcendent godsend. On the contrary, it's more akin to an uncool step-parent who eventually wins you over simply by consistently showing up. Gotcha. It's got high marks for cost and availability, but that's about it. Everything else is like mid-tier, it looks like. It's made from a Golden Delicious versus a Kid's Orange Red, neither of which I heard of. But it can be used for ciders and things like that. And it's got a billion different names. One of the names is a Galaxy Apple, which is way fucking cooler, and they should have gone with that. Jesus. People are saying that it's significantly mid-tier and people don't get the hype. Also, Slow-Mo Jellyfish is heading to bed. Have a good night, Jellyfish. Stupid Nerd said, I have an immense urge to say gala in a heavy Boston accent. I cannot do Boston. Craven says, oh yeah, the school lunch room apple. It's just too, the coloration is nothing particular. The size is small. I would say, like, as far as color goes, we'll give it maybe like a 5. Not even that. I would say a 4. Only because it doesn't have the same brown spots as before, and it's got like that sort of tie-dye pattern, but it's just not dark enough, I don't think, and it's dull, and like the feel of the peel is not fantastic. So I would go with that. This guy had a 70, and name, it's like one step above the Fuji apple. I would give it a 3. If we called it a Galaxy Apple around here, then I would give it higher marks. But I don't know. Cash Cow says it's not small. It has a good size to it. I would say at least average. Okay. Well, let's see. Performance is what matters anyway, right? It tastes like cardboard. Like, it has no flavor. It's not that sweet. And it's a little bit sour, I guess. Noster says, the face says, it's an apple. It's like, it is genuinely the basic bitch of apples. It doesn't even taste like an apple. It tastes less like an apple than any of the other apples. It has okay crunch, I guess. It's like a 6. And the crispiness is good. I will say that. It stayed crispy consistently. So I'm cool with that. And it's like middle of the road juicy. Let's do crispiness as a 6, and then juiciness as a 7. But it's just like flavorless. I would not buy this apple if I wanted an apple. I would buy this apple if I wanted like filler and nutrients. It's like, it does not bring joy. I would not choose to eat an apple if all my apples tasted like this. Stupid Nerd said it tastes like an apple off memory. Exactly. It tastes like someone explained an apple to an alien and like got it 70% right. Sour, like maybe a 3, and sweetness is maybe a 4. Full on, there's just nothing special here in the fucking slightest. Vibe, overall vibe is just a 5. Not even that, I'd say 4. We're in 2024. I expect a better vibe from my apples. Jayhawk says, oh, so like a LaCroix apple? Kind of. It's like the apple that apple soda tastes like, except not as sweet, not as exciting, not as fizzy, not as fucking, I don't know, it's just not. If that makes sense. I am so sorry if anyone out there is a Gala apple lover. You're just wrong. I am so sorry. Diana's score down here. The overall score, it's like a straight 50. This is the most like plain apple. It would get a higher mark if it even looked good, but it doesn't. Stupid Nerd said it's this TV static apple. Exactly. Yeah, it's like the crunchiness is there and that's pretty much all it's got a good score for. Really. So, I don't know. We have 2 left. If we do evens, we'll do the Pizzazz Apple. If we do odds, we'll do the Granny Smith. So here's that D10 again. It was a 1. So we're going to Granny Smith. So, excuse me. The Granny Smith apple was like my favorite for, God, a hot sec. Granny Smith. Yeah, the original sour apple. Why is it ranked just barely worth it? I take offense to that. Mad Mage of the Midwest says it's an apple true to its namesake. Yeah, also Conspicuous Colin said, if a player character in your games in the future does a perception check on an apple, would you use your ranking criteria to describe it on a particularly high roll? I'd probably just describe it as an apple. Unless they rolled a nat 20, in which case I would go off on a fucking glorious monologue about how the apple shines perfectly in the light and you can see the speckled pores across its skin and it looks to be perfectly shaped, just the right size for your hand. You can already imagine what it's going to taste like, the exact crunch of it as your teeth bite into it. I would just go off on some fucking... It'd probably be, knowing my luck, it'd be the best fucking monologue I do of that entire campaign, and it'll be about a fucking apple on a whim for the bit. But that's what I do. A.S. Hong said, did not expect to walk into this kind of stream, but loving every second of it so far. Welcome back, A.S. Hong. It's been a hot sec. Also, hi, Mayo. Mayo said, NPC idea I can't use because I'm not a DM, nor do I plan on becoming one. Adult version of the Shining Twins, but they're tieflings. Dude, I had some people who made player characters like that, basically. Except it wasn't exactly like Shining Twins revealed. It'll get revealed later on. Here's the Granny Smith apple. There was a time not so very long ago when it came in two varieties, red and green. Green apples referred to Granny Smith, and then red referred to now contemptible Red Delicious. Now contemptible? Jesus, okay. So it's a sour apple. I like sour stuff. I will say that. I am biased in that I really like sour things. I've been waiting for something to be sour for a hot sec. Its tough flesh and skin will quite literally make your gums bleed. That is true. It was born from the trash of Granny Smith's French crab apples, and science has determined this is the most undigestible apple in the world, which, to be fair, is actually good for gut flora. Hey, I mean, if it's good for gut... if it's good for gut flora, that's all I need. There are now superior sour apples on the market. Is there really? Green Dragon, Autumn Glory, Red Delicious. What the fuck is a Green Dragon apple? It's a disenchant... Okay, I don't want to get into that, but I like sour things. So I have a feeling this guy's biased. Yeah, it's a baking apple. Perhaps the best, in fact. But for munching, its densely packed flesh and insurmountable skin create a most unpleasant eating experience. Here's what I say. I think y'all are weak if you don't like Granny Smith apples. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's like eating warheads, and people don't eat warheads and compare it to fucking red vines. You know, it's a different tier. It's like saying that you like, I don't know, it's like not liking spicy food and saying, oh, everyone else is wrong for liking spicy food. That's not how that works, you know? As far as looks go, it's also so visually appealing. This one isn't as good as the one on this guy's screen. I like the really small, really dense, like really speckled, pure bright green, like emerald looking ones. This one isn't as good as that, but I've seen those types of Granny Smiths before and I go straight for them. I haven't seen them in a while though. I wonder if they're being bred out or something. So I will say, as far as like the one right in front of me goes, as far as color, it's like a step below, maybe 2 steps below a 10, maybe like an 8 or 9. Let's see, Granny Smith. We'll give it an 8. Only because this one in particular is kind of dull. I will also say the website score gave it a 57. And as far as name, fucking... I'm gonna give it a 1. As much as I love Granny Smith apples, the name Granny Smith is A, a mouthful, because it's 2 fucking words, and then B, who wants to wrap their mouth around a Granny Smith? Anyway, let's wrap our mouth around a Granny Smith. Yeah. Okay. This is a nostalgia for me, so I am biased. The crunch, not as good as I remember. I will say that much. Someone says, hey, 50 years from now, you might be saying something different. Jesus. Sour's a 9. I kind of expected it to be a 10, if I'm being fully honest. It's not as sour as I remember. I was hoping for more sour, honestly. But of course, sweetness is a 0. Now, juiciness is also quite low. It's not known to be a juicy fruit. It's actually quite... It just is. Like, you never have to worry about getting, like, Granny Smith's... You don't have to worry about getting Granny Smith's juices all over your face. Not nowadays. I think they used to be juicier. Nowadays, not so much. I think it's probably, like, a fucking... I would give it a 2 for juiciness. Which, if it wasn't a sour apple, I would not forgive that. Hi, Matt's Random Thoughts. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Crispy Brad says, lol, that's enough. Give me a fucking break. VGX Murderer also welcome in for the first time saying, I miss juicy grannies. I know. I feel like times are changing for the worst. But Stupid Nerd said, I guess, dang, I guess Granny dried up. Also, Ultra Square said, I've been having a mess all day, but the light in your eyes and your smile when you bit into that apple was so infectious, now I feel like smiling. Oh, dude, I get that a lot. People like my smile. Do you have any idea how much fucking pressure that is? Do you have any idea how many fucking white strips I have to buy? At this point, it's a business expense. Full on. Anyway, let's get down to the crispiness. It was quite crispy, but the crunch wasn't as good, if that makes sense. Like, that initial crunch could be better. The skin is really fucking tough, but the inside of the apple is crispy all the way through. Definitely puckering, definitely like mouth-watering, but that's the type of shit that I like. So let's go with first crunch. Maybe I wouldn't even say as high as a 7. I would give it like a 5, but crispiness is a 9. Super crispy. Internet Explorer says, get some of that 10K back. Also, Super Nerd says tax write-off for the freckles and the smile. Do you think I could write off my hair? Because I have to go in for a hair appointment and that shit is like $300 every time. I need to talk to a tax preparer, like ASAP. Let's see. We're down to vibe. So as far as vibe goes, if it wasn't for the fact that it's named a Granny Smith, and if it wasn't for the fact that it's objectively changing for the worst, technically you could because it's a brand thing. Okay. I can do that. Bishop said you can write off whatever you want as long as you don't get caught. I appreciate you, Bishop. Welcome to the squad. It's technically a business expense because it would be on camera. At that point, the rent for this part of my apartment is a business expense. Internet Explorer says you can claim any personal hygiene expenses when they're directly correlated to a specific job. For example, if you're cast in a role that requires you to get your hair colored and or cut, you can absolutely claim this as an expense. For everyday personal maintenance, you cannot. Here's the thing. I would do it without the... Like, if I quit tomorrow, I would still keep it up, so I don't think I can justify that to the IRS if they ask. So, probably not. But, maybe next year. Anyway, as far as overall vibe goes, it gets a lot of downplay for the fact that it doesn't look as cool for the one I have here. But it's part of your image now, says Dethan. Nodester says, it 100% is my business is charged for my home office space. Huh. Okay. I'll have to look into it. Let's see. Vibe. Maybe like 70s? Sachi says I banned the IRS, it's fine. I want to point out, I don't think you guys can see this, Sachi banned the literal username, the IRS. Also, everyone say hello to Sachi. Sachi, did you make it out of traffic? I read your text, I couldn't respond, but there was a fuck ton of F's in chat. I'll send you the clip later, for your Cali traffic. Internet Explorer says, but you're also like an Instagram model, so go claim the write-off. That's, yeah, dude, if I could write off my boudoir shoots, fucking wild. Let's give it like a vibe of, I'm gonna say 7. And it's only that high because of nostalgia. Oh, Cash Cow, thanks for gifting a sub to Sachi. Sachi, sorry, you had ads for a sec there. I was saying that we gave you some F's in chat for the traffic earlier, but I hope you're back. Oh wait, no, you said you're free now as far as like traffic goes. Gotcha. Cash Cow said no commercials. Appreciate you, Cash Cow. You're doing God's work, especially for my mods. Overall score, I'm gonna give it like a 79. I really have a solid nostalgia. Sachi says I don't get ads ever. I'm built different. Let me know what Chrome extension you use. Anyway, we have one last apple. This is the Pizzazz. Ugh. Which is, you can tell by the font that they're really trying something here. Let's fucking see if it works. Sush says, or Sua says, as ambassador, what flavor do you recommend? For Avid, the blackberry is my favorite that's easily accessible. If they ever bring back the chamoyada, I'm buying it as a fucking keg and I'm keeping it around my apartment as just like a permanent install. That was so good and I've been begging them to bring it back. And they won't, obviously, because it was a limited time thing. Someone says, you're doing Cosmic? We did Cosmic. Cosmic got an overall score of 80. But we're on to the Pizzazz apple now, which is going to be... And it's P-A-Z. Yeah, here we go. Pizzazz apples. The desperate musical theater major. It does kind of give that vibe. I love whoever wrote this. I don't know. But it's rated as a 60 here. Oh my god. Sachi also just banned taxes from my chat. Like the username taxes. Let's see. 60. Barely worth it. Okay. A hefty prize horse created by honeybees. Okay, well, what isn't? It will elbow its way into your mouth. Hot. Like a musical theater major. Not hot. Looking for acceptance and leaving behind a mild taste as memorable as said student's inevitably disappointing career. Each bite of the pizzazz is a masterclass in stagehand combat. What the fuck are these metaphors? It's a lot, is the quote. However, if you can move past the cries of desperation that surround it, you'll find exceptional juiciness and a good crisp bite that may be worth, at the very least, an audition with your taste buds. This guy was definitely, listen, I don't know what he's up to right now. He needs to be doing more of this. Someone needs to hire this man. Bishop said, what theater nerd heard this, dude? Oh, goodness. Suah says, I'll take the recommendation to go pick up a 4-pack. Have a good stream. Have a good day and enjoy the sun. Cash Cow says, what the fuck? I have a theater degree? I'm so sorry, Cash Cow. Also, hi, Harbs. Harbs says Honey Crisp all the way. Honestly, Honey Crisp I think might come out on top. It depends on what you're looking for. But in any case, I don't like the look of this apple, I will say. It's just average. Like, it's definitely fighting for attention. It's trying to do a lot of different colors. It's got really good speckles and it doesn't have the brownness, but like it's very dull. It's not as shiny and you see that like blotchiness in the coloration. I just don't like that as much as a single smooth color. And so, I don't know. It does kind of give that vibe. But I like the color more than like the Envy apple, for sure. And even more than the Gala and the Fuji. So I would say as far as color goes, we can give it like a solid 6. It's not as good as the Sugar Bee, because the Sugar Bee was cooler, but... Harp says that's an apple you feed to wild deer while camping. That is such a specific use case, and yet you are so right. Let's see, we also have the name. The Pizzazz apple would piss me off less if it actually was spelled P-I-Z-Z. But given that it's P-A, which I assume is like a branding thing, maybe? I don't know. You're always going to spell it wrong and things like that. Hi, Notester. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I would give it like a fucking 2. I really don't like the name. I like it about as much as Fuji. I wouldn't go out of my way. I sound ridiculous just saying Pizzazz apple. Like, hey, babe, on the way home, can you get me a Pizzazz apple? So, I don't know. I get it. But, like, it pisses me off because it feels wrong. Just make up a new word. I don't know. Harb says, how was the D&D stream? Pretty good. Lots of apples. We did talk about D&D once or twice, for what it's worth. Anyway, let's do this last crunch. Okay. Whoa, wait. Okay, I have a lot of thoughts. First of all, by far the best crunch we've had. 100%. Second of all, it's juicy as shit. Third of all, I don't know what this guy is talking about when it comes to like a lot of buildup that lets you down. No, I don't think it was letting down at all. It's got like, hey Omega Mike, welcome back. Omega Mike says people have apple opinions. Dude, people have, this guy in particular has like hundreds of apple opinions. But the Pizzazz apple, it's like, that's exciting. I'm excited. Maybe this guy just fucking hates musical theater, but this is like the fucking In the Heights. It's the Hamilton of apples. I am here for it. I wouldn't, like, the name's still fucking garbage, but that was the best crunch. 100% a 10 for first crunch. Crispiness overall, easily a 9. Juiciness is a 10. Sweetness is pretty fucking stellar, and it's actually managed to do this thing where it's sweet, but it's still a little sour, I guess? It's not like 0 sour. It's like a solid 4 for sourness. And then the sweetness is a 7. I would even say it's an 8, actually. That is surprisingly fucking good. Overall vibe, I would give it like a... I want to give it like an 8 or 9. I'm gonna drop it down to 8 only because the visuals and the marketing are absolute trash, but it took me by surprise. I'm gonna give it an 8. And overall score, That's pretty fucking solid. I want to give it like a 80. I'm gonna give it an 89, chat. That is a good apple. Honestly, I'm kind of here for it. It's interesting. It's like, I kind of want more because it's complex. I don't know what this guy's talking about when it comes to like hating theater kids, but like, it feels like the 4th of July of apples, if that makes sense. All right, well, chat, in any case, here is, let me see, the final scores here. So, voila. We have overall scores. The highest was Granny Smith. No, wait, was the Pizzazz Apple. Holy shit. Highest was the Pizzazz Apple. Someone says no grape apple. I've never even heard of grape apple. With an 89, we also have 87 in second place is the Honeycrisp apple, which will probably be, I'll start buying it more often. I was wrong, chat. I can admit when I'm wrong. Who says cap? How dare you? Let's see. We also have in third place at 80 is the Cosmic Crisp, and then right behind it at 79 is the Granny Smith. I feel like sour apples should be in a kind of different category. I don't know. I just couldn't find more than one sour apple. So as far as that goes, if you're looking for a sour apple, of course, Granny Smith. Or if you like sour things, if you're a glutton for punishment, do Granny Smith. If not, do like a Honeycrisp or a Pizzazz, whatever's cheaper. And then if you want a crowd pleaser apple, go with the Cosmic Crisp. Beyond that, down at 72 is the Sugar Bee apple. Only go for this one if you really fucking like sweet things. It is straight up like biting into a sphere of honey. So if you don't like sweet stuff, don't do it. But if you do like sweet things and you're like me, 100% do it. It's the best choice you'll make. Beyond that, we also have the, where was it? We're at 59. Things drop pretty fucking hard from here. Is the Fuji apple. I didn't really like it that much, to be fully honest. Beyond that is the Gala apple, which is, it's just basic. There's no reason to choose a Gala apple unless you're trying an apple for the first time and you just want to know if you'll like it or not. Once you know what type of apple you like, you can diversify. This is like the basic bitch, level 0, like starter class type apple. Let's see. Gilded Royalty says, all I gotta say is nothing beats a Michigan apple orchard. Best apples no matter what. I will fight anyone on that too. Also, the Nerdy Bingers says, so a whole separate sour apple stream coming. I couldn't get a hold of more than one type of sour apple, so unfortunately, cannot. But after that, we dropped down to a score of 42 for the Envy apple. The Envy apple disappointed the shit out of me. The only reason that the 42 is even there, the only reason it's so high is because it's marketed as like the sluttiest apple in existence, and I'm here for it. After that, we have over at fucking 21, the most garbage apple on this list, the Opal apple. It's fun to say, and there's nothing else going on. Harry Forsh, hello, welcome in. Also, Cobra 8806, good to see you. Welcome in, you guys. You came in just at the end of stream, because I think we are gonna wrap it up there. I'm gonna send a picture of this in the Discord so you guys can yell at me for it later. Beyond that, I think we're all set. I don't know, I gotta figure out a way to salvage these apples. Except for the Opal apple, I'm tossing that one in the fucking trash. And of course, be sure to check out the Discord and join the community if you haven't already. Be sure to go out and eat an apple every once in a while to keep the doctor away and all that. And Jordan Prime 200, thank you so much for the follow. Stone Cold North Philly wants me to eat. I'm eating a Pizzazz apple, dude. Alright. Let's figure out who's alive. Who do we want to raid? Maddie is on! Maddie's playing It Takes Two. You guys, we have to raid Maddie. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys over to Maddie in a couple seconds. In the meantime, I will see you guys all on Monday. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you then.